Time of week when I throw my cares away. Today's when I get to see my foot-a-side play. The boys and girls on my team never yielding, chasing that premiership dream. Oh, that dream. Watch them run, chase and give their all in the quest to win that important ball. I'll be there for every kick, mark, tackle and goal, and support them when the knocks take a toll. Doesn't matter if I'm a ram, a devil, a buckaroo, a brooker, or from the woods. My team will always come up with the goods. So with the team that fills my heart with pride, let's buckle up and enjoy the Hills football ride, the Hills football ride.
Jeff Pistola here for Filming Footy, as we've made our way to Howard Lane in the prelude to the big game coming up this Saturday. A very significant event on call of the Wild Hills Footy League, Division 1 clash between Mount Barker and Echunga, the annual Pancreatic Cancer awareness match between the two sides. And also it's been a few years since we've actually called a game back here at the spiritual home of Mount Barker, the Barker Ruse, here at, well, as it's known now, Benson Radiology Oval. So we just thought we might take you through and have a look and see what's changed since the last time we're here, and as I said, get reacquainted with the grand old ground here at Howard Lane. So there would have been those who would have remembered in the past getting changed in the, well, the shoebox, telephone box size visitors change rooms here at Mount Barker. But there's been a bit of a change over the last few years. Here, of course, still being used, but the last few years there's been significant change, and of course with the introduction of women's football, unisex change rooms. So a few years ago, magnificent new complex set up here for the Ruse home team and also the visitors there. So let's go and see what's in the Ruse den. Through here, so just like the core of the Wild team, be dynamic, respectful, selfless, supportive and relentless. We come through the mighty Ruse. And one of the great things here, coming back to their spiritual home, is the ambience that a club can actually convey. Your home is where the traditions are. As we pan around here, you can see some of the great history when this complex was built. It's included in a mural type display here. Some fantastic stuff to go all the way back here. 1947, 1956, of course the Mount Barker Football Club is well over a century old, so some great sides here, great history. 1912, and of course, as I said, the introduction of the women's Ruse, some great champions, Simon Noonan, old one here. I don't think that one will have been covered on Filming Footy. They probably only had the old box cameras to cover those. Into the old rooms, I'm sure. Just covering all the history of the Mount Barker Football Club. Some great names up there. Last premiership team here, 2012. And as I said, some great figures, legends of the club, even those who've bled for the club, for the Ruse. Great memories. And champions bob up every now and again. Don't know who you'll find here. And significant day coming up this Saturday, as we said, with the Pancreatic Cancer around between Mount Barker and Echunga. Well, a man who's going to play a significant role in it, in a number of ways, is here. Look at this.
nice
It's always
to see you.
good to come in with a man brings his own photo here. Of course, we talk about David Murphy, past mile medalist and champion. All round good guy too, Murphy, to us. So, David, here we are in, as we call it, the Taj Mahal rooms here. It must be a bit different from when you used to play back in the day.
Yeah, definitely a lot different pistols. Yeah, we used to be about 20
Yes, we had a
metres,
quick
20
look
metres
at
that
that.
way. So
The shoebox.
a lot different, but yeah, I've done a great job with this room. So
Yeah, as we said, leading into the prelude for this Saturday, a very significant game on the football calendar for two particular clubs, obviously Mount Barker and Echunga, as it's a Pancreatic Cancer awareness round. So just take us through your story, the unfortunate involvement that your family has.
yeah, so purple ribbon match this Saturday against Echunga. Obviously, our involvement is Dad passed away around 11 years ago now. So, but it's been a great initiative by both clubs to get it started. So this will be the 6th year that it's been played. That's what the shield says anyway. So I'm going by that. Yeah. So the Murphy Jones Whitington Shield. That's what we'll play for.
Yeah. Of course, David Murphy, your father, Mark Whitington, and also Vic Jones from Echunga.
That's right. Yep.
And, well, I noticed that Mount Barker have a little bit of Echunga's won it twice.
They have. Yep. They have. It's been pretty even so far. So
how did it come about? Obviously, the loss of the two Mount Barker stalwarts, and then, of course, Vic Jones, who I had a lot to do with also living at Bridgewater. When he passed away, and I suppose it's such a great cause that both clubs have come together for. How did it actually initially start?
Well, I think it was obviously the committee of both clubs came together.
The common thread.
Yeah, common thread, obviously. And I think, there was a walk down at Grange every year to Henley Jetties that the Pancreatic Cancer Foundation do each November, I think it is. So that's how it sort of eventuated. We got to know the Jones family very slightly, I guess. And that's how it sort of started. So, went from there.
Yeah. So people watching this in the prelude to the game, but then also on Saturday, I know there'll be fundraising, collection tickets, etc. And of course the colour being purple.
That's right.
Asking everyone to wear purple, but if they can't get along, but they'd still like to donate to the cause, is that possible?
Yeah. So we've made a fundraising page through PanKind. So you can go to Play in Purple / Mount Barker Football Club Inc. Or you can jump on our Facebook page, the football club's Facebook page that is, and then just click the link and that'll take you straight to there.
Fantastic. I'm sure we might be able to put those details up on our Call to Wild live stream on Saturday. So we get people watching everywhere. We had people in Bulgaria last week, in Slovenia, so any ex-Ruse or Echunga people over there want to donate to the cause, they'll certainly be able to do it through that information. So fantastic. Now, we've had a quick look around. What's it like for the club? Obviously, the last couple of years out at the Summit, but back here, just the feeling around the club. As I said, you walk around here, you can see the history involved with the Barkaroos. So to be back home, it is your spiritual home, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And myself, obviously, being here for forever, it's fantastic to be back here. I think once we made the decision not to be out at the Summit, everyone was excited, including the players as well.
Yeah.
And they've really taken it on board, and it's just fantastic ride at the moment.
Not getting into the political side of things, because that's for another forum, I'd suggest. But obviously, there might have been a touch of excitement. Dave, and it was originally mooted that you'd be going out to the state-of-the-art facility out there. So, it's gone the full circle.
Oh, it has. I mean, look, the oval itself is fantastic. Obviously, everyone knows the facilities itself probably need a bit of improvement, but I'm sure they will improve them over the years, and you never know what might happen. So, that was a very political statement, wasn't it?
Well, you should run for council. Hey, the Murphy names, some of us, as we look around, as we see your late dad here, also yourself, and next generation of Murphys running around?
Yeah, there's a couple. Obviously, Lockie plays in the A grade. Obviously, unfortunately, last week he caught one, but he'll be right to go in a couple of weeks. And Noah plays in the under-14s. So Simon and myself coach.
Yeah, that's right, Simon Noonan. And of course, together with Simon, I think you're involved heavily with the junior development here. You're also the vice president. That's right. And also the football ops committee. So a lot of hats you wear here, Murph. Yeah,
there is a few. Obviously, I just love being around the footy club. I love helping the kids develop. I'll probably look forward to doing that more so in the future as well. So, keep my my hat in the ring.
Well, I must say the kids in Mount Barker are very fortunate. Perhaps they don't realise the royalty who are teaching them, helping them out, because all the male medals between yourself and Noon. So if you can't teach them anything, no one can. Hey, memories coming back to this ground. As I said, this will be the second game, obviously in the first round. Game, which was fantastic. I think it was a Life Members Day, good crowd in the house. As you said, everyone was excited to be back in the family house, so to speak. Your favourite memories of this ground? Anything that sticks out for you?
Oh, look, there's just probably too many to mention, but I guess it's just during games playing, it was the old fellas up on the balcony and, yelling out, kick it, things like that, old Jug and Buck.
Yes.
But that's great memories, obviously, and just having beers in the change rooms afterwards, they're the best memories.
Yeah. And as I said, it's fantastic as you look around here, and I suppose as a player, it must send shivers up the spine to see the history of the club there right in front of you, knowing that it's a bit of an honour to put on that blue and white jumper and following the footsteps of some of these guys and girls.
No, it definitely is. And I think that's what we're trying to bring back to the footy club. We're back home. It is a privilege to put on the Mount Barker jersey and just, really, really driving that home to the young fellas and the A-graders these days.
It sets up the ambience of being back home, your spiritual home. And as you said, while it's probably nice to play out in such a state-of-the-art facility out there, it was a little bit staid, sanitised. There wasn't any of this sort of stuff that, that really fire you up. Yeah,
there was very limited on what you could do out there as far as put up memorabilia and things like that. So you didn't really have that footy club feel.
Hey, the Ruse season, they had 3 games. Of course, as we touched on, had the very good win against Sonkers in round 1. The game against Slaby, you're probably favoured to beat the Tigers there, but let that one slip. And then the Anzac Day game the other week must have been the thrill, and with a little bit of luck, you might have pinched the first visiting team win at Arnold since 2016, so 2-point margin.
Been a while, But look, it's been a good start to the year, really. We had a letdown against Loby, which the players really addressed after that, and they really responded against Arndorf, which is a good sign. It was disappointing, very disappointing to lose. They had a good chat about it after the game, and I'm sure we'll get better from that game. So,
and of course, not only been back home here, Dave, but the club a bit more settled, because obviously, a few dramas pre-season last year, and Daniel Lackenby coming in at short notice, but he probably would have had the benefit of a full pre-season with the boys and get the message across, and you find that sort of the case? Yeah,
100%. I think he's just had that initial year last year to really get his message across, and I think he's just, I guess he's probably put his foot down in some areas where he can now, and really drive it through and really put the responsibility back on players.
And as the involved in the operations side of things, Murph, what are you the man who puts your foot down when things need to be done, the senior coach, or?
No, not really. I would say I just go to Schultzy and he can do that.
Let the president do the work for you.
I can talk in the background and get my point across, but he can go to the coach.
Fantastic. Look, fantastic for you to join us in the Prelude. As I said, it's a significant game. Footy, wherever they are on the ladder, they still sort of this rivalry, the big town versus the little side town, and being Echunga. And over the years, there's been a few Mount Barker boys that have drifted across to Echunga and played in there. So there's a real bit of a connection there.
Yeah, there is a bit. That's good.
As you said, playing for the Murphy Jones Whitington Shield here, so it'll be fiercely contested. As we said, once again on Saturday or in the Prelude, if you can donate to Pancreatic Cancer, once again that address, or how do they go about it?
Yeah, so Playing Purple / Mount Barker Football Club Inc., or go to the Facebook page and press on the link.
Fantastic. That's it. Looking forward to bringing you that game this Saturday on the Court of Wilds through Filming Footy Hills Football League, round 4 clash here from Howard Lane. We like to call that traditional, isn't it? Here from about 2 o'clock. So join us in for what seems to be, will be a very good game of footy. And as I said, if you can donate for a good cause or even wear the purple colours if you're coming on, that'd be fantastic. So you're an absolute legend, mate.
Thanks, Pistols.
Thanks for joining us here on the build up to the big game.
This is the Hills Footy League Match of the Day.
Hi, this is Sean Tate, and you're always up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is Tony Modra, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is World Cycling Champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is Adelaide Crows AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's Kevin Chetty, and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football and fun in general. Cheers. Cheers.
Hi, this is Daniel Lackenby, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
Another big welcome to Filming Footy's exclusive global live stream of Hills Football League Division 1 action. I'm Jeff Pistole with the Call to Wild team here at Benson Radiology Oval at Howard Lane in Mount Barker on a very special occasion for Purple Ribbon Day. Not only do we have Mount Barker and the visiting Echunga Demons doing battle, but we remember the loss of some great club stalwarts while raising funding and awareness towards pancreatic cancer. And once again, today's offering is coming to you through our Call of the Wild stream media supporters, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Dartfish and HFL partners, naming rights to sponsor Work Locker Mount Barker, 𝐏𝐔𝐑𝐏𝐋𝐄 Supermarket, Sports Power, Sharon, the Courier Newspaper, Think Road Safety and Sports Centre. And of course, the valuable sponsors of the respective clubs for the Mount Barker Football Club, Benson Radiology, Cube Logistics, McDonald's Mount Barker, and the Round 4 Game Day sponsor today is Mount Barker 4x4 Centre. And for the Echunga Football Club, we'd like to thank Solar Wholesalers for their support. So it's a reflective day. It's ladies' days. There's a big crowd in the house. It's a beautiful weather-wise. And in the influence of Star Wars, may the 4th be with you as we say good afternoon to Ben Skywalker Goldfinch.
Oh, Pistol, sensational introduction. Thanks very much. And great to be here back at the spiritual home for the Barkaroos. Perfect conditions. Great contest coming up, Echunga versus Mount Barker. Echunga might be bottom, but I reckon they'd be confident today, and I'm sure the stats will back that up from Jaden J. Hill. We'll talk to him shortly. But yeah, I've got to say, we're on Call of the Wild Facebook page, Hills Football League Facebook page with the live stream, and also Lofty 88.9 Adelaide Hills Community Radio.
Well, you've already mentioned him, and from the vast galaxy of stats, we are joined by Jaden J. Hill.
I like it, Pistols. Goldie, great to be here. Should be a cracking game of football. And I'll tell you what, Echunga versus Mount Barker. Mount Barker have the wood over the Demons. 13-8 is a head-to-head record since 2010 in the 21 matches. And, well, Mount Barker have won 8 to compare to Echunga 3 at Mount Barker.
And a special shout out to 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿 if he's watching at the moment.
Yeah, one of the great legends of the Echunga. Hasn't been in the best of health, but he'll certainly be enjoying seeing his old club go through their motions today. And of course, last but not least, producer Tommy Hills is in charge of the panel, and we have Ella. The lovely Ella has stepped in to handle camera duties today to bring you all the action here on Filming Footy. So boys, well, it's just not an important round 4 clash for both teams. Today is an important community event with the annual Purple Ribbon Day theme to raise awareness of pancreatic cancer as a special tribute and memorial to respective late club stalwarts Peter Murphy and Mark Whitington of the Barkaroos and Vic Jones from Echunga, all of whom lost their battle with an insidious disease, which is the 8th most commonly diagnosed cancer in Australia and has the lowest 5-year survival rate of just 12%. It is estimated that 1 in 70 people will be diagnosed by the time they are 85. So today is all about awareness and raising money through PanKind with the aim of making survival rates triple by 2030 and improving the life of those impacted by the disease. So as we said, you can go online, the PanKind website, and the website which we may show you through today, and donate if you're not here. But obviously collection tins, etc., merchandise on sale around the ground. As we've
I think Echunga's got up here in the reserves in the 4th versus 5th position on the ladder contest. So I think that was just under a goal there. So we'll just wait for both sides to come out in the ground. Jaden J. Hill, what do you got for us?
Well, as right on cue, sorry, Benny, we might just mention as the umpires are coming out, which Jaden will give you in a minute. Of course, they are proudly supported by Cherry Glen Osmond, Mount Pleasant Butcher, the Sterling Hotel Mortgage Choice through Matt Adam, Apparel and Sports Power Mount Barker. And the people donning the green today, Jaden, are...
Yeah, so Malcolm Watson and Thomas McLean, the field umpires today. On the boundary, we've got Lucy Carroll, David Breedenkamp and Daniel Van Merwe. And then for the goal umpires, Robin Cromden and Adam Russell as well, sponsored by Cheryl Glen Osmond.
All right, Jaden, what do you got for us in terms of the stats that matter as we have a little look here? Just interestingly enough, the Barkaroos, what sort of, how are they going in 2024 at the moment?
Yep, so Mount Barker leaked 1,011 more points in 2023, then in 2022 and scored 275 fewer points in 2023. Despite scoring fewer points last season, the Roos had 6th best average score in the minor round. So, avenue to goal. Obviously, Jordan Houlihan's had a good start to the season as well. Obviously, he's had an injury interrupted 18 months as well. So, be interesting to see how Mount Barker go this year and have started pretty well. Just lost to Harndorf last week, and with the Echunga, well, the Southern Demons only won 2 games last season, leaking 1,911 points and conceding 100 points or more on 10 occasions. So they'll be hoping to restrict Mount Barker today and also other teams throughout the season as well. So the last time that Echunga won here at Mount Barker was in 2021 in round 9. So that was a 15-9-99 to 8-9-57 scoreline there, 42 points to Echunga. So they'll be hoping to replicate something like that today.
I think you mentioned the record. I think Mount Barker have actually won the past 4 games against Echunga, if I'm right.
Correct, yep.
Yeah, so the Demons will be hoping to break that streak as the Demons are out on the field.
Obviously, number 19 for Echunga Pistols, and Jaden, Brett Turner, premiership player at Glenelg. He's racked up the possessions this season and consistently been in the best players, so Mount Barker will have to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, she said premiership player with the Bays last year. Also had a stint at West Adelaide, and also last year Benny represented the Sandford against the Waffle over in Perth, so pretty high credentialed footballer. Here he is and playing for the Echunga Demons here in the Hills League.
And we just see the Brains Trust coming across the ground now here for Mount Barker, Daniel 𝐿𝐿𝐿 𝐶𝐶. He's got game face on now, Lackers.
He has. He'd like to look up and acknowledge us, but no.
He's focused.
Pride won't allow him. Justin Calderbank there as well. As we said, Ladies' Day here, so a good crowd in the house here for sure. Brilliant conditions, as we said, for the opening game in May here, Benny. May the 4th, of course.
Yep.
The captains will be about to gather for the toss. So it'll be
Jake 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿,
yep, for the Demons.
And Jordan Houlihan tossing the coin for the Roos. He's been up and about, Jaden, to start the season. Jordan Houlihan, 13 goals for the season. Riley Clamp is second from Harndorf with 11. Sean Bennier with a bag of 7 last week is third on the ladder for Mount Lofty. Jamie Drew, Nambrema United, 9 goals, and Mitch Carter from Loberthal, 8 goals. So.
Yes, having up and about, Jordan Houlihan. Well, I tell you what, Mount Barker averaged 12 goals against the Echunga here at Mount Barker, so they'll be hoping to kick a few more than that, or about the 12. They actually averaged 12 as well in overall scheme of things against the Echunga in the 21 meetings as well. So 12 goals could be the winner here today, you never know.
So the Barkaroos have won the toss, and they'll go to the left. They've screened towards the Alexandrina road end, which is the Cube Logistics end. And of course the Demons to the right of screen, which is the Macca's Mount Barker end, Benny. And of course a few awards on offer today. Of course the most effective player wins the iconic Dartfish beanie and a pair of arches. We've topped up the some of the biggest arches I've ever seen.
Size 15.
This afternoon, yes. And also the snagger today for the best goal, because we thank Lowe's Meat Company for their valuable sponsorship, a $25 voucher going towards the snagger today recipient. So
I noticed Kobe Van Setter, he's the runner for Echunga today. I think he was right up there last year, Jaden, if not he was best and fairest, wasn't he, last year?
He was indeed.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a big out.
And he had the second most was second best in compared to Peter Bampton as well. Was got the most best on grounds last year with 15 or 16, I think, last year, Cubby Vancetta. So he had a good season last year, Benny.
But it's a good lineup on paper, though, Echunga.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you got past mile medalist Matt Rayett, who won the country division medal in one of the best ceremonies I've ever seen.
One of the best.
Yep.
Boards and Colo were there.
Of course, Archie Longbottom, plenty of experience from the Padful way. Of course, Brett Turner, we've discussed him. And of course, I'm looking forward to seeing big Andre the Giant Perella, who's joined the club from Oyen in the Mallee League and also had a stint at West Adelaide. So he's certainly a big man.
Coming to the bench for Mount Barker, Alex Houlihan, Jackson Field and Mason Ryan Babasi. So should be an interesting start to this one. Samuel Callens last week against Hahndorf on Anzac Day racked up 40 touches, Jaden. That got you talking, didn't it?
Yeah, it did 30 kicks as well, which is the most by anyone so far this season. So well done to them. Mount Barker have actually lost a disposal count in every game this season. So, but they've won the kicking count 2 out of 3 times. So it'll be interesting to see how they dispose of the footy today.
And Luke Giles, of course, won the Tommy medal for best on ground in the Anzac Day clash, and he's going to back it up, as Pistol said today, against Andre the Giant. So this will be good.
So all in readiness. Round 4, Hills Football League action, Division 1, Purple Ribbon Day, playing for a cause here. Not only 2 points on the offer, but raising money for pancreatic cancer. First contest, still in the centre of the ring. High tackle down Billy Stokes, about the sleeves here this afternoon in this warm conditions. Umpires paid illegal disposal, I think, and the first kick of the day will go to that man, Brett Turner. As I said, Glenelg Premiership player last season, still in the middle of Benson Radiology, poached up the ground, finds a teammate there. So the Demons will have the first inside 50 attack. Coming out and taking the mark there will be Liam Place. Second game for the season, Liam Place. So Place will kick from about 48 metres towards the Macca's Mount Barker end, or the Wellington Road end in another life. So cameraman Ella right behind him. Camera person, I should say. Get politically correct here today on filming footy. So Place sets the ball up, drifts across to the left. Off hands, close to the line. Ball still in play.
High tackle.
A high tackle. Umpire said no, and we'll come in and ball up. So Echunga with the first entry of the game, and it expired just under 2 minutes.
Rouge looking to clear the ball. They do. Outside of the defensive 50 towards the boundary line. That'll come straight back in, you'd feel, because it'll be a last touch. So kick coming here for Echunga.
James Cross, I think it's
James Cross. Tied on the boundary line. Left footer. Kicks it once again for Echunga's inside 50. Pack goes up. They've got some tall timber down there. Hands. Good work from Mount Barker's defence. Handball comes out. Here's Jamie Grouch. Can he pick it up? He does. Came back into the line-up on Anzac Day. And umpire says not holding the ball. So it's tight on the boundary line. Probably took on a few there. So tight on the boundary line. Luke Giles in ruck. Front position. Gets it down to Roscoe Brooks. Following up is Jamie Grouch. Handball out. Billy Stokes works the ball out for the Ruse. Oh, a couple of players gone up there. Ball now on the deck. Umpire says holding on. Free kick here for Echunga.
Yep, coming to taken by Jackway. Luca Jackway. Finding a player for the Demons. They put the ball towards a vacant centre half forward. They come lumbering out. Vandermeer up. And, well, ducked Chutney, but was taken high. Well, looks at the umpire right on the spot. So Josh Vandermeer, of course, Ironbank, Padfaway, 97 goals a couple of years ago in the country division competition for the Thunderers. So here's an opportunity. Has kicked 5 for the season so far.
They started well against Hahndorf a few weeks ago, had a few shots on goal, and then Hahndorf went down the other end and it was game over after that, basically. So this is a similar sort of start. They've started very proactively here, Jaden.
Yeah, they sure have. Be interesting to see if he can convert here. Need to make the most of the opportunities.
So no score on the board yet. So Vandermeer directly out in front. Kick from about 45, but it's pulled away to the right. The first score on the board is a minor one in favour of the Demons.
Got to take your chances early. So the Ruse will bring the ball in here. Short pass into the back pocket. pop over pass. Keep the movement around the outer side here. Involved in the build-up is Brodie Maloney. Meantime, it's on the outer side wing now, and it's taken there by Andre Perella, new ruckman for Echunga this year. Almost got himself into a bit of strife. Echunga going a bit backwards here. High kick forward to no one in particular. Callens will float in, will he, from the side. A couple of big tall timber go up. Echunga, another forward entry coming up, you feel, towards centre half forward. Clash of players almost. Now in the middle of the ground. They're going in hard early. Here's a chance for Mount Barker on the counter-attack through Callens.
Callens goes out wide towards the clubroom side. Played down to Houlihan, skipper. Thought about playing on. So a bit of room, goes quickly towards the pocket. Off hands there. Howell getting involved. Marshall Howell. Echunga defence. Work it out nice. So intercepted there. On the ground there, going to ground. Plenty of pressure here early in the kitchen.
And that's last touch.
Kick out of the last touch there. Clearance there from Archie Longbottom. Goes out over the band line, so it'll be the G-banger. Jamie Grouch taking the free kick just down from our commentary position here. Timekeeper's box here at Benson Radiology Oval. Brilliant weather-wise here today in the Adelaide Hills. High kick, perched under it. Oh, dropping what he should have taken. Here's Big Perella. Gets back to a teammate close in the shadows of the pocket. Puts it up. Oh, another fumble there.
Oh, Grouch, great pick-up. Kick into the forward 50. Dangerous ball. Attacking the contest. I think that was Baxter there. And he follows up with a good tackle. A couple of ruse involved there, and that's deemed holding the ball. So nice work from the big man.
Absolutely.
In fact, it's 𝐏𝐑𝐏𝐿, I should say.
Yeah, 𝐏𝐑𝐏𝐿. Of course, commenced his football career, boys, with Sanga on Kangaroo Island. Had spent some time at South Adelaide under-19s and now first full season with the Barkaroos. Although I don't...
No, he's not getting it.
No, he's not getting it. All that big build-up, it's actually going to be Alexander Oddie with the ball. So, Oddie, right in front of the Benson Radiology balcony, set sail towards the Cube Logistics end. He's offline, through for a minor score, so locked up after 5, nearly 6 minutes of play behind piece here in the Purple Ribbon Clash, coming to you on Filming Footy on the Call to Wall.
Just bear with us, just getting the camera back ready to roll again in our new commentary position. Just going to bring the stick inside, full part of first quarter action here, Pistols. Meantime, kick in from Echunga into the half-back flank area.
So, ball taken there, high kick right in front of our, getting back there. This is time it's 𝐏𝐶 takes a mark right in front of the interchange area. Just bear with us, a few technical issues here at the moment. So, 𝐏𝐶 with the ball right in front of our commentary spot.
Only is a goal-kicking maestro on KI as well, Pistols.
He was indeed. Puts towards centre. Big Hines is the target, lumbering out. Good defensive work by Buddy Liston. Ball spills free. Good tackle applied there by Archie Longbottom for the Demons. Sees the ball locked in, about 40 metres out from the goal. And the umpires will come in and ball it up. So no change to the score. One behind the piece here.
We're just on a bit of a slant up here, so we're just getting the angle right. So we're in the forward pocket area here. Echunga desperately trying to clear the ball. Ruse just starting to go to another level, you feel here. As I say that, though, it's a free kick against Roscoe Brooks. Very animated umpiring here, really.
Yes.
Very entertaining. Half back line, here's a chance for Echunga. Handball off.
There's Rogers.
Can they move the ball along the wing? Well, there's Vic Jones is down here, and the big man, I thought he was taking the mark there. Mopping up nicely is Jackson Field. Kick up the line. Houlihan.
Alex Variety. It's the Cousins playing. Chips it past. Intercepting Mark Taylor Ruse. Moving on quickly. That's through the age of Paddy Chitterman. Finds Ethan Field. Field going long. And honours the lead of Hines. So big Damien Hines lumbering out, taking a mark in his 5th season with the Ruse. Former Riverton Maribor Saddleworth United player. Spent some time at Central Districts. And in peak form this year, we heard from the coach the other night. Had a very good pre-season, fit as. So big Damien Hines, he'll kick from about 48 metres. Sets it on its way. It's going to get the distance, not the accuracy. Or has he made a liar out of me? He has indeed.
Both. Nails that one. And you just get the feeling Jaden Mount Barker just starting to go to another level here after a good start from Echunga. Anyway, getting the ball forward a few times.
Yeah, you're right, Benny. So 16 kicks to 15 now in favour of Mount Barker. 6 inside 50s to 4 in favour of Mount Barker. Before it was 4-0. So Mount Barker have got the last 6 inside 50s. So starting to create some forward 50 dominance here. The Barker Ruse, and also marks 8-3 in favour of the hosts.
So a fair dob there by Hines, the early contender for the snag of the day. Back in the centre, Perella leaping up high, gets a tap down. Snared there by the Demons. In the helmet driving it forward was Duffield, but intercepted there for the Ruse by Bennett. Gets it across to a teammate here in field. Gets on to Callens. 40 possessions last round. Puts it up to Hines again. Good defensive work there by Liston again. Hines backs up well. Gets a clearing handball back to Callens. Hot in the kitchen, but he minds to find some space with a handball out wide.
Yep, kick forward. Ruse. 3-on-1 contest. 𝐏𝐶𝐑 was the target there for the Ruse. Backing up was Houlihan. Can he get a toe poke on it? No, umpire said it was touch. So Ruse starting to press quickly forward here. They go to 1-1. Echunga through the point from Vandermeer 1 point. So hemmed in the back pocket. Not the best kick, and inefficiency starting to hurt Echunga here, even though it's early in the first quarter. 10 minutes gone. So just an inability there to get the ball out of the fence. So they've got an opportunity here. Tied on the boundary line. Kick forward by Phil into a dangerous position. Hines was the target. Crumbing option was Paddy Titterman. Echunga trying to clear the ball here out of the fence. Just a high ball in hope, really, and taking the chest mark relatively easily there is Field.
Yeah, Jackson Field with the ball. So Field goes further afield, looking for Titterman. Oh, well done by the youngster, followed up, but in the meantime, infringement. I think this might be Matty Raitt. Former Padway Ironbank player, so Raitt. What's on offer for him? In favour of the flank. No, he chips it short. Finds a teammate there in Turner, of course the former Bay Premiership player in his first season in Hills football ranks. So Turner, not a lot off offer. Forced to kick high over the man in the mark. Sets it up, Roscoe Go Brooks. Was he pushed out? Ball comes to the ground. In fact, he was. So good call from up here. So Ross Brooks, the erstwhile defender, tips the ball across, finds a teammate out there in field. Ethan gives off to the run there of a teammate Maloney.
Yeah, it's on the outer side. Ladies' Day, they're all out on the outer side. Here's a chance for Echunga. Motoring forward. Vandermeer was the target. Went to ground though. Oh, under pressure. Intercept. Echunga with a flying shot at goal. And I reckon Bailey James has nailed that one. Echunga's first.
I tell you what, if we can see the replay of that, full credit there to Young and his teammates get around him. Jamison Duffield. His effort in creating that smother. The ball deflected out to Bailey James. As we see the replay here. Vandermeer just his attempted clearance. Well done. Young Duffield gets it out here. And Bailey James, of course, son of the great Chris James and nephew of the great John Jesse James, Mount Lofty champions in his first year out. I think it's his second goal in senior competition for the Demons this year. So well done to Bailey James.
So Giles in ruck versus Andre Perella. Both rucks at ground level. Nice work off the stoppage situation there by Turner. Perella just trying to get down. The big man couldn't quite work for him though.
Praying mantis, wasn't he?
Billy Stokes goes forward. Hines is the target. He's on early versus Buddy Liston. He'll go back and have another shot at goal here.
As I said, you can just see improved fitness, just strong grab there, and Buddy Liston's a pretty good defender in the competition, but Hines just too strong there. The big man was plagued with injury last year. I think in the first night game we called, Benny did a PCL and missed something like 12 games, only come back for the latter half of the season. But as I said, we're a full pre-season, the big man in form.
Well, having Jolesy in the ruck now just frees him up to
because you've got young Baxter as well to come back from ribs. So big men department are doing all right at the moment, the Barker. So he will once again kick from about 48 towards the Cube Logistics Alexandrina Road end. So big Hines 2 on the board already this season. Yeah, that's a lovely kick. This time I've backed him in and he's honoured it.
Jaden, what are you seeing early?
There you go. So 23 kicks each for both teams. 8 inside 50s to 7 in favour of Mount Barker. And well, that was Mount Barker's first centre clearance and it's a goal. So I was just about to say, I thought Echunga were going to get the centre clearance and I thought it was going to be something for Daniel Luckenby to work on for Mount Barker, but they got the first, their first centre clearance there and eventuates in the goal. So a good efficiency there from the Barker Ruse.
So in the middle, Joel's going head-to-head once again with Perella. Callens, they're well aware of him. He's gone head-to-head with Turner, which is a good match-up in the midfield. Ruse, handball out from Stokes. Kick forward by Marshall Howe. Repeat forward entries for Mount Barker. Desperately trying to fist the ball out of the fence are Echunga under pressure. Here's a chance for Marker. And he's set upon there by Cutler Ruse. And it's a free kick here for Mount Barker via Alex Oddie, who's, well, maybe just on his limit here, kicking from just inside the 50 arc. He's going to lob it up, I reckon.
Indeed he does. Hines is the target.
Courage.
Heavy collision there. And courage shown by Echunga around the corner. Snap.
What a fierce contest that was. Big Hines.
I reckon that was
on
Patrick
early.
Tiedemann, I reckon.
It was Paddy Tiedemann, quite well called and great finish, but courage showed there. As we see on our replay. Comes across Hines as the target, but
Bang.
great courage by the Demon boy going back, and Tiedemann, the opportunist, front and centre, finishes nicely. Could that
Early
be a
contender.
Yeah.
There you go. So, yeah, really good crumb there by Tiedemann, and 26 kicks to 23, 9 inside 50s there. So, well done to Mount Barker, getting some bang for buck now.
Just having a few issues clearing from the fence early. Echunga, a few errors resulting in goals, and Big Hines is up and about early, Pistols.
Absolutely. Ball comes out. Here's Billy Stokes. Gets it out to Marshall. How. Goes forward once again. Hines is called by Benny Goldfinch, having a very big influence already. Clever little kick followed up there by Stokes.
Jeez, it's a
On
dangerous
the Salida
forward line.
Houlihan, yeah. Plenty of options up there.
Big Koshell's down deep. Didn't have the best game on Anzac Day, Koshell, but he'd be ready for a big contest. And Houlihan had a great start to the season, leading goal kicker in the competition. Just tossing up the grass here to see the angle. Not much of a breeze to speak of.
Spent some time on the list with the Essendon, with the Bombers, mainly playing the VFL.
Took Mark of the Year in the VFL.
He did indeed, and got time with Sturt. Back his second season, I think, full season with the Ruse, his junior club. I think he's pulled this one to the left. I'm pretty confident with this time.
Yeah.
We've called it right, Benny.
He's missed that one, that's for sure.
So 3-2 plays 1-1 here on the Call of the Wild Adelaide Hills Football, coming to you through Filming Footy.
Call of the Wild Facebook page, Hills Football League Facebook page, and Lofty 88.9 Adelaide Hills Community Radio. Straight on the ground. Almost I thought it was going to be a mark there for Will Anning, but it's not. In the meantime, it's a mark there for Tom Edwards. He goes a real short pass, not the best handball. It might still come off for Anning. Sweeping handball out, over the top, back to Anning. He's under pressure here. Ruse really corralling here. Turner, I should say. Turner with a short pass. Bit of poise there from the premiership winning experience there from Glenelg. And Echunga now moving the ball forward through Slape. He goes to half forward. Little man versus big man there. And the little man wins out in Ethan Field. Here's a chance for the Ruse. Half on the wing is Alex Oddie. Into middle of the ground. Good attack. You can see the Ruse intent is to attack. Tiedemann goes forward. Goes to Houlihan. This way, that way. Bit of razzle-dazzle. Good corralling pressure here from Echunga, forcing Callens, or eventually got onto his right boot. Low worm burner. Tried to get it to Hines once again. Matty Raitt, he's set upon. And we're inside 50 here for the Ruse.
Yeah, quick ball move by the Ruse.
That's the intent.
So ball up just inside the 50-metre arc. Ruse going towards the left of your screen. Comes down to Callens. Manages to get it clear out here to Alex Houlihan. In turn, he comes back here. Kick smothered there. Chunga defence working overtime. Comes out here to Marker. The youngster in the sleeves goes. Bit of a chaos kick out here with a bounce favour. It does. Oddie. He's got support from the G-Banger Grouch. Goes back to Oddie. He in turn goes to Big Agiles. Under pressure here from Marker. Close to the line. Grouch got it to Alex Houlihan. Goes in board. Cut off there.
Yep,
by Anning.
Ball spills out eventually, Pistols, and it's holding the ball.
Yeah, Anning.
Callens.
Just couldn't get clear, and wrapped up by the man with the 40 positions last week. Jaden Jane perhaps on his way this week, because Sammy Cannon's past male medalist.
Yeah, like I said, 30 kicks last week as well, which is an incredible number. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes. Should have the journey, I think, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he can kick it. Be a 19-point margin, and Echunga will be seeing what they can do. So see if Sam Callens can kick this one.
So Elo with the camera here, we right over his shoulder, so the vision will tell the story here. So Sammy Callens, 2 goals for the season so far. Runs around a bit. We'll hike it back. I tell you what, straight as a die, the finish there. So the Ruse, 4th goal on the board here on the Call of the Wild Hills Football League action.
So he told you he would get the distance. 33 kicks there for Mount Barker, 30 for Echunga, 13 inside 50s to 8. So Mount Barker, they conceded the first 4 inside 50s, like I said, and well, they've won it 13 to 8 so far.
And straight into the middle goes Ben Murphy, with Callens having a bit of a breather after that. Billy Stokes in the midfield for the Ruse as well. J.𝐿𝐍 and the big man Perella in the ruck still. Ready to try and get it down here to Echunga and they can move forward. Turner, Class, kicks the ball forward, centre half forward. That's beautiful. Centre clearance, eventually paying off there for George Hilda, who takes the mark at centre half forward for Echunga. Probably right on his limit here. Players darting around and deep in attack here for Echunga.
Still eligible for under 18s, Benny.
And he goes bang from 50 right to the line. Oh, off hands, goal umpire has the best position there. And the umpire comes in and says minus score.
Yes, exciting youngster. George Hilda represented the Hills at under 18 level, and so it's his senior debut, or one of the few games he's played, so the Ruse will bring it out. Another exciting youngster out there in young Ben Murphy, Benny, who's won the past 2 under 18 medals. Also loves the Scouts. This is Queen's Scout, I think, so he'll be up to scouting around the packs here this afternoon for the Ruse, that's for sure. So
no Lockie Murphy today after a bit of concussion against Harndorf.
Yep, so the big man Perella got it down.
Turner.
Once again, Turner sent his class. Oh, stretching and taking a good mark there, Will Lachlan. A young tall up forward for the D's.
Well, we talked to Lackers and he talked about the tall forwards for Echunga, and that's pretty noticeable early.
So right in the cricket net pocket, kicking towards the Macca's Mount Barker end, Wellington Road. So Willow Lachlan, 1 goal already this season, so this will be a real tonic confidence booster for the D's and himself. Awkward kicking style.
Bit of Darryl White about that.
It is, yeah. Well, I tell you, if he can play like Darryl White, he's blessed for a good career. But minus score 1-3, plays 4-2 here on the quarter while 20.5 minutes gone. Turn 1.
Speaking of Murphy, here he is, Ben Murphy. I think he got the kick from field. Meanwhile, that's a bit of a hack kick, but it'll come off. Running the ball. Here's a chance for Field. Pop over pass. Now Barker can see there at 10, and it's to run.
Well, Murphy
goes to half forward line. They've got numbers here over the back. 𝐏𝐿𝐍 could get on the end of it here from Houlihan. He's tied on the boundary line. Can he keep it alive? He does. Flick over pass. Tied on the boundary line, just near the light tower. Echunga eventually worked the ball out of the defence. High flyer for the Ruse has given away a free kick. Echunga switching play out here, Pistols, and they could take a mark, and they do it. It's nice. Aidan Marker.
Marker, off he goes in the sleeves, puts it up forward. Looking up here for place, brings the ball. We've got 3 to beat though, Ruse in numbers. Ball comes out the back door. So the ACet Jackson Field finally goes in, finds Billy Stokes, gives to a teammate who's run on there. Now here's a chance with the ball set nicely for Henry Kleinig. Gives it to Hines. Under pressure, but got his kick away. Centre corridor action. Good body work there for the D's by Riley Crombie.
𝐏𝐿𝐍.
Jab there by 𝐏𝐿𝐍. Demons have got the numbers around the con. Can they do it out the back door? Towards the skipper and 𝐿𝐍𝐑. In turn comes back. Finally they get clear, will they? Lumining's big Perella. Oh, Hines comes through strongly. Cleared the passage. Around the corner, Houlihan. Will it curl back?
Yes,
I tell you what, that's a contender for a snag.
I tell you what, sure is, and was it 32-9 now, so Mount Barker starting to skip away a bit here. 40-37 in the kicking, inside 50s, 15-11, marks 14-9. You can definitely see what Echunga's trying to do outside when they get outside their defensive 50. They're trying to switch the play back in the middle. Well, Mount Barker's forwards are pressing up really well and blocking that, so well done to Mount Barker.
Yeah, just under pressure where they try to clear the ball there, Jaden, as you called, and Houlihan. Once again, we saw Titterman kick an opportunist goal earlier in the quarter, and that one by Houlihan, absolute cracker.
So in the middle, Hines is having a bit of a burst after kicking a couple of goals in the first term. Turner versus Callens. It's an interesting matchup. Turner with the ball. This way, that way. Another centre clearance for him. Couple of Ruse, though, down here. Here's a chance for Field. Now they start to run. Here's a chance for Callens. Picks it up for Mount Barker beautifully. Out towards the wing. Good pick up there for Echunga by Crombie. Pop up past to Vandermeer. Oh, just lost that there. So Vandermeer with the ball, just in front of the Ladies' Day here at, what ground is this called again? Pistols.
Benson Radiology.
Benson Radiology in Mount Barker. Rate, handball off, flying shot at goal. All clear.
I think it's that was kicked. Tom Edwards. Recruit
Nice.
from Padway, a former Murray South East zone rep, and lovely finish by Edwards. So the second one on the board for the Demons. Jaden J.
Yeah, really good crumbing there by Matt Rate, I think it was. And yeah, well done to him. Their crummers are working well with Echunga at the moment. That's a positive out of the game. Just catching Mount Barker's defenders napping there a little bit. So well done to Echunga to respond there.
So just under 3 goals of margin. 5-2 plays 2-3 in favour of the Barkaroos here in Pink Ribbon Day. The big Pancreatic Cancer awareness game coming to you from Benson Radiology. Oh, Howard Lane and Mount Barker. Smothered there by Hines. Fed the ball off to a teammate. It might have been Oddie. Gets a kick forward. Coming out, 1 grab, 2 grab, which 𝐏𝐶. Ball held up there with a good strong tackle. Applied by Houlihan. 5-3. Yeah, I thought it was 5.
Inside attacking 50. Callens attacking the ball nicely. Goes in again. That's a high tackle, is it? Or did he duck the head? Well, it's a free kick anyway against Giles, the big man. Giving it away there to Reece Slate. So Slate goes backwards into the back pocket. For Echunga is Buddy Liston. Echunga currently on 2 goals 3. Mount Barker 5 goals 3. Leading goal kicker for the Ruse so far is Damien Hines. As I said, having a bit of a go in ruck at the moment. 26 minutes gone. He's kicked 2. So Liston finds Turner, who's racked up the touches in this first quarter. He goes up to Anning. And it's gone out of bounds. So a chance here for Roscoe Brooks, 2012 Premiership player, still in there. Kicked a great goal last year at the Summit. Off hands, dangerous position. Echunga desperately tried to clear the ball here. Can the player eventually? No, it can't. Or here's a chance for Echunga through the middle of the ground. Towards centre half forward. No one's really there. Good play. Work though by that one player for Echunga.
Yeah, Malonia, Vandermeer, and also Lachlan applying the pressure there. So ball up. Lachlan doing the ruck work, gets it down. Place, loses possession, stacks on the mill. Umpire's whistle has gone. So Echunga inside 50 metres here. Can they get their 3rd goal for the game as we close in on quarter time? 26 minutes gone. Ruck duel. Ball comes there, standing his ground with the drill bit. Ross Brooks drills a barrel, but strike down the ample long arms of the big man, Andre the Giant in Perella. Played last year in the Mallee Football League. Oyen goes back from whence it came. Brooks in the action again, but over the top. Spoilt there. Lachlan dispossessed. Trying to break his way clear. There was Tom Edwards, the last goal kicker for the Demons. He goes to ground under pressure from Big Hines. So once again, a ball up.
Inside attacking 50, 27 minutes gone. 3-goal break here for the Ruse. It's a free kick here though. I think it's against Callens. Free kick here for Echunga to bring it back to 2 goals. So half forward line. Good period here for Echunga. A couple of goals to them, James and Edwards. And the shot at goal here for Liam Place. Very talented player. 45-degree angle. Cullen's just having a bit of chat to the umpire.
Second game for the Demons this season. Late start. Bearing in mind they did have the opening round bye.
So Place to bring it back to 2 goals at the 28-minute mark of the first quarter here. Right as the siren sounds. And he's pushed that to the left. So minor score. Echunga 2-4, promising sides heading to quarter time. Mount Barker 5-3. Goal kickers in the opening quarter. Hines kicked a couple. Titterman, Callens and Houlihan, and James and Edwards will be back to have a bit of a chat about the first quarter here on Hills Football League Call of the Wild action.
separated by a point. Let's look that one. I brought up some magnetism news. Get very excited. We talked about what we're here today. We're remembering three special club people across both of our Mount Football Club. We are raising money for the Amnesty Foundation of the Pancreatic
Hi, this is Sean Tate, and you're always up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is Tony Modra, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is world cycling champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is 𝐿𝐴 AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's 𝐏𝐔𝐑𝐏𝐋𝐄 and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football and fun in general. Cheers. Cheers.
Hi, this is Daniel Lackenby, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
Welcome back live here to Benson Radiology Oval, Howard Lane in Mount Barker for the purple ribbon Pancreatic Cancer Round Awareness Game. And at quarter time it's Mount Barker in front 5-3-33 to Echunga 2-4-6. Pretty good opening quarter of football. Perhaps just the ability of the Barkaroos to finish off. As seen them etch out a 17-point lead as we go around the ground at quarter time. 𝐿𝐴 Valley 3-2, leading Uradla 2-1. Harndorf 2-5, Mount Lofty 2 goals. And in the country division, Kangaroo 2-2, Kersbrook 1-2. So we'll bring you further updates here throughout the afternoon on the Hills Football League fixtures here on the Call of the Wild. As we go to Jaden J. Hill, and just your thoughts on the opening term here, Jaden.
Cheers, thanks Pistols. So yeah, very interesting first quarter there. Just some things of note. So 46 kicks to 44 in favour of Echunga. 21 handballs for Echunga, which they had exactly 21 handballs in the first quarter last week as well. So that's an interesting stat there.
Consistent.
Yeah, consistent, exactly. So yeah, 24 handballs to Mount Barker there. Marks 14 to 11 in favour of Mount Barker as well. And centre clearances is 4 each as well. And just something of note, so Mount Barker had 19 inside 50s. The last time they had 19 inside 50s this year was the third quarter against Onkaparinga Valley here at Benson Oval. So there you go. Interesting to see what the second quarter can bring between these two sides.
Thank you very much, Jaden J. All the stats that matter, and just another update quarter time score. Meadows 4-2 leading Torrens Valley 1-3 in the game out there at Mount Torrens. And just repeating those other scores. Kangaroo 2-2, Kersbrook 1-2, and in the other Division 1 games that we've got the info on, 𝐿𝐴 Valley 3-2, Uradla 2-1, Harndorf 2-5, leading Mount Lofty 2 goals. But here at Benson Radiology Oval, as we said at quarter time, it's the Barkaroos in charge 5-3 to Echunga 2-4.
Jaden's enjoying the country music being played out here by Timmy Glover. He's up and about.
On you, Timmy.
Shout out to Michael Pfeiffer. He's tuned in. Paul Anthony says, have a great call, guys. Thanks very much for that, Paul. So, yeah, big second quarter. And shout out to Wayne Coop. I'm sure he's watching at home, the great man. So we're ready for a big second quarter here. And we'll, as I said, Call of the Wild Facebook page, Hills Football League Facebook page. We're live on Lofty 88.9 FM, Hills Radio as well, and filming footy on YouTube. Second quarter action ready to go here. Umpire holds the ball aloft. Scores are all level. All right with the goal umpires coming up to the timekeepers at quarter time. So we're ready to roll. Turner, a bit of a fumble there, opening it up. Implied just a bit of pressure, but he's lucky to get away with that one. So on the wing, Cross on the left boot. Saw him get a bit of it in the first quarter. Under pressure there from Murphy. He kicks it towards the half-forward line. Jamie Grouch with the tackle. Big Jolesy tries to work the ball out of the fence. And, it's a holding the ball free kick here. Jolesy saying, well, okay, interesting. So it's a shot at goal here for Echunga. Bang on 50 is Bailey James, Pistols. And as you said, kicked the goal in the first quarter, youngster.
Yeah, and a cheerio to his uncle John James, who no doubt be watching this as well. So Bailey James. Daniel Bennett's a little bit nonplussed about giving that free kick away on the man on the mark. But anyway, umpire's made his decision. And we know they won't change it. So Bailey James, good shot here from Ella.
Great, right behind
camera
it.
person right behind it. So once again, the vision will tell the story as James looking for his second goal of the game. Third since crossing over this year from Mount Lofty. Runs around the hook and, well, ball virtually goes straight where he ran. Touched over the line. So the opening score and the positive for this second term is for Echunga, a minor one.
Similar start for them to the second quarter as they did to the first.
Absolutely. As we said, consistent. So the Ruse will bring the ball back into play. Great weather here in the Adelaide Hills. You can see the sun-drenched oval, the shadow stone there, across a little bit, but coughed up that one. No, Lachlan just couldn't complete it. Taken there through the agency of Fidge, gets out of trouble, gets up here to a teammate, goes across here, finds Bennett. Bennett gives it to Grouch, plenty of experience there. Grouch arches the back, just pulls clear the G-banger, gives it to Ben Murphy to scout. Goes underground past the big Giles. Big Lukey hands it off here to the agency of Kleinig.
Great move.
Kleinig across here. Good movement and finds Marshall Hal in the cricket net pocket.
Good to see Fidge out there involved in that. Kicked 4 goals last Thursday in the Anzac Day contest.
Because ex-Manham boy. And also, spent some time at Sturt. So now the action with Howe. Used to be a bit of a marketing guru to CV told me back in the day. Yeah. So I wanted to be a dentist.
Is that right?
So here he is. Can he put this one to the teeth of goal?
Good one.
In fact, he's done better than that.
Kicked it.
It's a major filling.
Well, just a bit of frustration there, Jaden. It's a similar start to the first quarter for Echunga. And they had a shot at goal and, just faded across the face of goal down the other end, and Mount Barker move it quickly up the other end.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was that quick transition, Benny. G-Bang was just unbelievable there. Good transition, and just too good with their forward play as well, forward structure from Mount Barker. So well done to the Barkeroos. Good start to them.
So in the middle, Giles versus Andre Perella. Stokes wins it out, shovels the ball out, tunnel ball style to Callens on the right boot. Says run at it. Tight on the boundary line, I think it's Paddy Titterman. Tried to keep it alive, so the Roos pushing forward here. Just an interesting period in the contest. They got it out to 22 points to lead. 3.5 minutes gone on the half-forward line. So Giles in ruck once again, this time against Perella again. Ball flicks out, he's Callens. He got 40 touches on Thursday, starting to really rack him up here. Ball's extracted though for Echunga. Turnover, kick forward by Oric, Lobethal Premiership player a few years ago. Chance to kick the ball forward. Hines, thanks for coming. Beautiful mark and lovely kick.
Yep, Howe involved in that again. So Hines, as we said, kicked 2 in that first term. So a chance of bringing up his third.
Just a bit of a dangerous period here for Echunga.
So Hines will be kicking towards the Wellington. Macca's Mount Barker end of the ground.
He's on early, kicked 2 goals in the first quarter, really competed beautifully.
Former RSMU Mid North League footballer before joining the Roos, his 5th season. A little bit of a mung, 3 for a minor score.
Jane, any thoughts on the first 5 minutes?
Echunga need to be careful here. It's the back half turnovers which are killing him, and Mount Barker are quick to pounce.
Okay, Purple Ribbon match 2024. Live from Benson Radiology Oval, and it's Mount Barker at the moment holding sway 6-4 to 2-5. They've got the ball to half forward once again. Billy Stokes, they're running forward. Callens outside of the butte beautifully. Could have gone to Koshel or Houlihan. Houlihan said, look, sorry mate, but I'll take this shot.
Pretty fortuitous disposal by the G-Banger, but he'll take it because he found Callens. So here's a chance for Houlihan. It's at Ella right behind him. He's thought about the run around.
13 goals for the season.
He's going to go back for the more traditional...
Sorry, 14.
Yep, going to go back for the more traditional straight shot here, Benny. See that more and more often, don't you? The run around almost rugby league style shot at goal. So Jordan Houlihan.
Getting a bit of advice here as well from James. And he says, I'm going to kick
Can't do any better than that, can you?
Sends him back on his way. And the Roos, Jaden, skipped out to a 7-4 to 2-5 lead thanks to that goal. What are you seeing?
Yeah, you're right. So 11 kicks to 4 really in favour of Mount Barker, and virtually all of those kicks have been pretty effective, I think, from turnovers there. And well, Jordan Hurleyhan, as we can see here, great kick for goals. So 7 marks to 1 in favour of Mount Barker as well. And last year in this game, guys, in the Purple Ribbon game, Mount Barker scored a score of 43 in the second quarter.
So back in the centre, Perella to leap it. Giles comes down, here's Turner, tries to weigh his way out. Ball disposed. Right, gets boot the ball, so the Demons into attack. That's a positive. Coming out here is Vandermeer. Tries a bit of the old don't argue, then snaps around. I tell you what. Touched off the boot, apparently was the call. That would have been a contender for the snag, but the minor score resulting there for Big Joshy.
Probably had a few options with the hand pass, but that's all right. He's had a shot there at the goal.
So, ball to be brought out here. The ruse, bounce, handball to Roscoe Drillbook Brooks. In the meantime, he tries to bury the barrel off the side of the boot. And Big Perella just destroys any marking opportunity there for Big Giles, Lukey Giles, of course won the Thomas Van Leeuwen medal on Anzac Day with a fantastic comeback game. Hasn't played for 4 or 5 years, the big man. Look at him, fresh as a daisy.
Premiership player 2012, Steve Samuels. Steve's watching today, shout out to Steve. Usually tunes in when the Roos are playing. Half forward line for Echunga. Can they get the response? They had the response in the first quarter. A couple of goals though in a row here for the Roos. Gives them a handy break.
I tell you what, Benny, described by the coach during the week on 88.9 as a beast. So you got the beast versus the giant. Sounds like WWE out there, doesn't it?
It does.
So the ball comes down, right at ground level, shovels out, taken by Callanzo. Measures the handball over the top for the run of a teammate. Sells a bit of candy himself. Well done. That was Ryan Bulbasi there. Got it up to Cashel.
Cashel darting around. Just needs to compose himself here. He's got Big Hines on. Oh, he's kicked straight at the man about 2 metres away. Not ideal.
That was James Cross.
Just needs to gain a bit of composure there. He's gone back into the forward line. Half forward line for Mount Barker. They're on top at the moment. Rate wrapped up by Callens. Couple of male medalists going head to head. 9 minutes gone. Ruse 7-4. Echunga 2-6 in the second quarter.
There's Turner. Always manages to get his hands free. Gets a disposal. Here's Ray with a high kick. Interchange right in front of it. And good mark taken by Daniel Bennett.
That's 25, and he's gone to hug him.
Getting a bit of love there from Liam Place. So Bennett's past Blackwood Premiership player, of course, crossing over the Roos a couple of seasons ago. Nurses the ball, finds Marshall Howe.
The breeze out there, Pistols.
So Howe goes centre. Moving the ball nicely. This is Tedderman. He's up and about.
Just see the balloons on the outer side starting to move a bit.
Yes, so Tedderman goes long inside 50. Target back
up. Don't mind that attempt.
Up early was Fidge, but he infringed with his opponent there. So the resulting free kick will go to the D's. Crombie.
Yep, he goes, bit of indecision. Eventually goes a short pass. Slape. Defensive 50 for Echunga. Okay, eventually going to move it out towards past the Ladies' Day marquee. Centre wing out of side, the barbecue canteen area, the bar area as well.
And Duffield once again putting his body. We saw him do that smother, caused the goal in the first quarter, just putting his body there in the contest, in the helmet.
9.5 minutes gone, second quarter action. Ruse 7-4. Hines has started well, he's kicked a couple. Echunga 2-6. Kick forward. Oh, should have taken that mark. And diving in there with the head first was Bennett. Earns a free kick. Roscoe Brook saying, how about a 25-metre penalty? Not coming.
So Daniel Bennett's back flank area, just thinks about the handball, which he does, gives it off the field, gives it back to that man Roscoe Brooks, gives it back to field, Ethan Variety. And in the meantime, his kick in the cricket pitch area has been marked by Crombie, the former Hang-On Creek boy. Here he goes, sends it back where it's came, on his own, should take the mark.
James, is it?
And it's James, Bailey James, the young forward.
Well, I wonder if Houlihan will give him
I wonder if he'll come down from the other end and give him some advice just to repay the favour. He'll be looking to finish off as Houlihan did with that last goal. So he'll be straight out in front. He'll kick from about 45 metres out. Young Jones, his first year crossing across from Mount Lofty, junior player.
Jordan Houlihan just having a chat to the runner Dave Murphy, just a bit frustrated there with the movement.
So, James.
Down the other end, though, it's a chance for Echunga.
Looking to get Chunga's first goal of the second term. Straight out in front. Sets sail. Has it got the legs? Yes, but not the accuracy. It's hit the woodwork, so minus score. So, Echunga. 3 straight behinds this quarter. Mount Barker have kicked 2-1.
Short pass on. Brodie Maloney. I like that name, Pistols.
I love it.
Clearing kick out of the fence for Echunga. High flyer. That was a great attempt there by Slate. Giles. Hines. The big man works the ball around the corner. Finds Rate. So Matty Rate. A few tats out there. Rate kicks the ball into the middle of the ground. Got a teammate on here.
Rogers.
In Rogers. Josh Rogers. Not the best kick. Could still open up here. James. Gilesy hunting the contest.
There you get a contrast there. You got the young man. First year senior football because they said Big Lukey Giles. So Giles just wrestles the giant out of the way in Perella. But ball gathered there.
Jaden J. Hill.
Yeah, 20 kicks from Mount Barker, 14 for Echunga. Echunga's starting to get some dominance here at the moment, though.
So Perella goes to the ground in the ruck contest. Finally, Giles gets out. Here's Tedderman, alive wide. The young man gets on the right, goes out wide towards the Ladies' Day flank. Finds Houlihan, who's drifted down. Thought about playing on.
Moving quick.
Goes back. Corridor. Coming out as 𝐏𝐶. Also late was Hines. Ball hits the ground. Coming through the Demons. Stopped by 𝐏𝐶.
There's a play down for the Ruse.
Round the corners, Howe measures the kick back in there. Good spoil though. Desperate defence by Buddy Liston there.
See that replay. Slowly getting to his feet, the young man. Look here. Just outside. Oh, there we go. Bit of Vandermeer. Can I have a look at that? That's.
So meanwhile,
you get that Tommy again.
Perella gets it down to Turner. Knocking up the stats. High kick holds up in the wind. Kept under this young Duffield and Grouch. Once again, a contrasting experience there. Bouncing through. Can he get rid of it? I think Marker. Sling tackle,
yes.
I think. Yes.
Absolutely.
And the advantage has been, but no, umpire's going to bring it back. Well, perhaps a bit penalised there, the Demons.
Last year, wasn't there a period where it was a 25-metre penalty and a yellow card? Just look at this. Yeah. Just off the ball there.
So, ball back with young Marker, Aiden Marker. Second year, because former Ironbank player. Puts it in long. Here's a chance. Vandermeer, ball comes to ground. Followed up there, trying to break his way clear. Echunga comes back to that player in Hilda. The young senior cop, cut off by Bennett. Gets it across here, and Precision Football finds it. Billy Stokes in the back pocket.
Stokes, co-captain last year with Bennett. Stokes did it co-work last year during a challenging season.
Edge with the iron fist there.
Got
the elbow guard on.
Elbow guard on after a four-goal haul against Sandorf on Thursday. Oh, look at these two rucks going at it. Nice stuff. Having a bit of a WrestleMania 2024 here between Perella and Giles. They'll go at it again here, the two big men. Here's a chance for Callens. Houlihan. Off they go. Howe. Lace out pass. Hines, he's on. Wheels on the ball. One-on-one contest. Houlihan. Nice work there by the Echunga defender. That was superb work. I'll pick him up very shortly here, Pistols, because that's worthy of a note.
Yep. As Liston has the ball. Comes up towards the wing here. Finds Liam Place. Place in the shadows of the time box. What's on offer? Goes towards the centre of the ground, but he's picked out to Mount Barker, Billy Stokes. That was actually 𝐿𝐷𝐿 who took that.
Well done by the captain. It's going to be on again here.
Here's Howe. And back to 𝐏𝐶. So Mount Barker just creating space and then movement in the forward line and being honoured by the guys. So you look at this, wrong place, wrong time for Liam. This has picked out Billy Stokes.
You don't want to turn it over in the middle of the ground, do you? Opens it up for Mount Barker to go forward quickly, and here's a chance for 𝐿𝐷𝐿.
Has kicked 4 for the seasons, Benny, the former Kangaroo Island boy. He's back nicely.
Nice work. Jaden, what are your thoughts? Take us through it.
Yeah, so 29 kicks to 20 in favour of Mount Barker, 8 handballs to 3, marks 7 to Echunga, 15 for Mount Barker. Inside of 50s is 10 to 7 in favour of the Barker Ruse.
What are you seeing?
Well, I don't mind the ambition there to switch the play into the middle of the ground, but unfortunately, just turned the ball over, and Billy Stokes, I think it was, it took the mark, and right place, right time for him, and he caught Echunga's defenders napping, so 𝐏𝐶 took the mark.
In the middle of the ground, Giles versus Perella. It's a good matchup. Murphy, Stokes, check side into the forward line. Houlihan 1-on-1. Good work there by 𝐏𝐶. Don't mind the spoil as well. Here's a chance for Echunga. Good counter attack. The defence is showing good signs here. Liston, bit of a not the best kick out of defence. Still, it's on the wing, and it's going to favour Echunga here to hold the ball up.
Nice work there by Crombie, the way he grabbed the ball and just turned on the sixpence, and good clearance.
Just in front of us here, broadcasting position from Benson Radiology Oval in Mount Barker between Echunga and Mount Barker. Purple ribbon match 2024. Mount Barker just getting the edge here. 3-goal to zip quarter. They lead 8-4 to 2-7. And they can get involved on the Call of the Wild Facebook page, the Hills Football League Facebook page. Get your comments in, let us know where you're coming in from, and we're live on the Filming Footy YouTube if you want to just get that on the telly, and Lofty 88.9 FM if you want to head out in the garden.
So James at ground level got the ball out here, teammate, driven forward there. So Edwards, infringing there was Perella, playing as the umpire, comes back here towards Maloney, Brodie Maloney, got across to a teammate, out wide here. Taken by the ruse, so possession football. The ruse as they move the ball out of defence, send it towards the Ladies' Day flank.
Gee, Paddy Titterman's a good user of the ball, isn't he?
Yep, gives the ball off here. Showing plenty of paces. Ben Murphy, I think it was. Puts the ball forward. 𝐏𝐶 for back-to-back. Restrictive tackle applied there by the ruse. Close. I tell you what, Fidge has followed up. A little bit of push and shove there.
Well, he's finished off 𝐏𝐶's work, who just couldn't quite get the ball to...
Love to see that one again, Tommy, if we can. The ball come in.
Nice work by Murphy.
Yeah, Murphy. Up here, 𝐏𝐶 grabbed it, then
just couldn't
pulled off.
It's almost holding the ball, but anyway.
And then, didn't have much space to work in Fidge, but good enough to get the fourth for the quarter on the board for the ruse.
Jaden J. Hill as Dave Murphy heads out there with some messages from Coach Lackenby.
Well, Mount Barker are winning the kicking count quite convincingly, 38-22 there. So winning the disposal count there are the Barkeroos.
So back in the centre, Lachlan on the ball. Ball goes for here's the G-Banger just crashing through, laying down the law. G-Banger gets across to Stokes, he's certainly having an influence here. Puts out the big Hines. All sport by Liston over the back, lurking. Clever toe poke there for the Roos. This could be a sensational finish here. I think that was Oddie.
Yep, so Echunga would clear the ball, will they? No, they're under the pump. Houlihan this way, that way. Hem tight in the pocket. Inboard hand pass. Houlihan unselfishly goes back to Paddy Titterman. Put this one down for a goal. Great team goal there from Mount Barker, and they're skipping away, Jaden.
I think there's a few Echunga boys saying that was a point, but anyway, the goal's going to stand, I'm pretty sure. So 41 kicks to 22, like I said, Mount Barker winning that count quite convincingly. 14 inside 50s to 8, and just really good run there, really good press there by Mount Barker as well. Good forward tackle pressure as well.
So Mount Barker repeating their score in the first term of 5 goals. They've still got time to perhaps add to that. 10-4 plays 2-7 here on the Call of the Wild. On Filming Footy, of course, the Purple Ribbon Day, Pancreatic Cancer awareness and fundraising. So back in the centre, Big Giles against Lachlan. Ball comes down. Turner gets out the back door. So the Demons go forward. Intercepted mark. No, not Pavers Field. They've got the numbers back there though, as it comes here to Kleinig. Kleinig just picks out Houlihan there, gives it off the run of B. Murphy. He's head sail towards the Macca's end. I tell you what, that's a whopper. That's a whopper.
Champagne footy there by the Ruse. Jaden.
Yeah, tell you what, they've got run everywhere, Mount Barker. It could be Grouch, could be Murphy, Stokes and Cullens as well. So well done to Mount Barker, 11-4-70, defeating Echunga at the moment, 2-7-19. So good lead there by Mount Barker. 43 kicks to 23, 15 inside 50s to 8 as well, 19 marks to 7.
They've virtually kicked 2 goals in the last 2 and a bit minutes here, Benny, and certainly breaking this game open. So 11-4 to 2-7.
A few Echunga players with their heads down, a bit dejected. They're already 0-2 for the season to start with. They've just got to keep hanging tough here. Turner under pressure there from Callens.
Free kick.
So he earns a free kick in the middle of the ground, kicks the ball forward. Vandermeer drops the mark. Tied on the boundary line. And it'll be a stoppage. In fact, it'll be a boundary throw-in just around from the balcony area.
In the opening 2 rounds this season, Jaden, as said, they had the bye first round, they've conceded 20 goals in each of those 2 games. So the coach, Darren Vizzetto, would be pretty keen not to have that happen for the 3rd week in a row.
Boundary umpire has to do it again.
Boy, yep.
So Rucks will go at it here. Perella and Giles having a good match up. Inside attacking 50 for Echunga. Gilesy grabs the ball out of the ruck, kicks it forward to Titterman. Off hands, Rogers, nice work, wheels the ball, but no real direction with the kick. It's a good pick up there by Vandermeer. Here's a chance for Echunga. Kick into the pocket.
Oh, young Jamison.
It's gone out of bounds. Boundary throw in. Score is Mount Barker 11-4, Echunga 2-7. A 6-goal to zip quarter here for the Ruse has got him in a powerful position, leading by 51 points at the 22 mark at the 2nd quarter.
So the big men do battle. Ben Murphy getting involved there once again. Ball spills free in front of the former basketball pavilion. Finally a kick away out towards the balcony. Oddie in front. Mark taken back there by young Marker. I think it is, who's done pretty well. Young Aiden Marker. So we send the ball back into the forward zone. Looming out there's Bennett. Also is Vandermeer over the top. Comes back to field. Gives it back to Callens working the defensive area. Puts it out to a teammate in Brody Maloney. Maloney
spread
up the wing. Fedra's up high. Rebound comes to Ray.
Yep, gets it out to Place, half forward line. Kovschell's on the mark. So Place kicks the ball. Bit of a tumble punch. Dangerous position though. Will it come off? Yes,
Turner.
It will. Turner runs into the goal, so that's the 3rd for Echunga. And very much needed there, Jaden.
Yeah, really positive there from Echunga because too often this quarter, Mount Barker have run out with the ball, and well done by Echunga's forward line as well to press up as well as midfield to block that exit. So well done to Echunga, good goal there, and they've actually won the centre clearances 5-2, so that's a positive also for Echunga. So hopefully they can win the next one and retain it in their forward 50.
Yep, as you said, with that clearance out in the wing in front of us and good defensive spoil, Rayett gathered it and then set on its way, and you said nearly running out of tarmac there, Turner, but the experienced footballer that he is just angled the kick to get the first goal of the quarter at the 23-minute mark for Echunga on the board.
Perella and Brooks now having a go in the ruck. Murphy, he's had a busy quarter, gets it out to Grouch. Goes in again, Murphy. He's got some support coming off the half-back line by Field. Brooks fumbled the ball there. Half-forward line for Echunga, so a good couple of minutes here for the Demons. They've got their first goal on the board since the 1st quarter. Half-forward line now for them. A couple more would be handy towards half-time. Turner, left boot, inside 50. They've got another chance here. The umpire seeing it that way, or is it free kick for the Ruse? It's a shot at goal here for Place, who set up the last goal.
Just a few questions being asked by the Mount Barker defender there. Was Oddie rather unceremoniously pushed out of the contest. Was it within 5 metres of the ball? I don't know, but the umpire said it was. So as Benny Goldfinch called Liam Place with the set shot here. 2nd game for the season. So Place. And he put another one on the board for the Demons. Indeed he can. So as a positive there, Jaden J, heading into half-time, back-to-back goals for the Demons.
Yeah, really good by Echunga. It's good. That was good that they got the another centre clearance and made it count as well. So well done to Echunga. They're not bowing down here at all. So 4-7-31, Mount Barker 11-4-70. The kick's 45-34 in favour of Mount Barker. Inside 50s is 15-13. So Echunga pegging that number back, which is good.
Ben Murphy just having a bit of a spell on the interchange bench after a very productive 2nd quarter from him. Brooks, Perella just doing it all in the ruck at the moment. Mount Barker, player down in the middle of the ground, and Callens getting a hand up there by Turner. Meantime, Stokes out to Roscoe Brooks. So 3-way rotation happening in the middle for Mount Barker with Brooks, Pines, and also obviously the main man Giles working their way through that against Perella. Here's Fitch. with the arm guard, kicks the ball, well, inside out, bit of a mung, and Perella takes the mark, relieving mark there for Echunga. He's had a good game so far, the big man.
Yep, the big man, who said spent last year at Owen, on West Adelaide, Pretty Saints maybe in the past, so he puts the ball back in the box seat there and taking the mark. Thank you very much. Is Brodie Maloney, one of the favourites already on the quarter wild. He goes backwards.
26 minutes gone, 11-4 to 4-7.
So the Roos is playing 𝐏𝐔𝐑𝐏𝐋𝐄 here. Ends up with Jackson Field. Field, probably got that close to the boundary line. I think it did infringe, as you can just see down the boundary line. So the free kick to be taken by James Cross. Chris, former Ironbank footballer, puts it back towards good defensive spoil there coming from Jackson Field. So repeat performers in that passage of play. So, heading towards half-time here in the purple ribbon Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Round game at Mount Barker. It's the Roos in charge, 70 to 31. It's off the ball there, Callens and Turner, just exchanging pleasantries. Meanwhile, attack on the ball there.
Keep your eye on
Umpire's
that
actually paid a free kick, and it's going to go down here to young Jesse Cooper. So Cooper chips it forward, finds a teammate there in place.
Yep, Place will wheel the ball on. He's got his side back into it here. As I say that, though, he's... kicked it down the throat of the diving Roscoe Brooks.
That's
beautiful stuff.
That's a classic catch. Jaden that one by the drill bit.
So Brooks, back pocket.
We
we head towards half time. Goes to Jamie Crouch. Both played in the premiership in 2012.
How many times has that play happened over the years, Benny?
Quite a lot of times, I'd say. So Grouchy out towards us in the broadcasting position. Out of bounds on the full. So Echunga. Good little period here, Jaden, as we head towards half-time.
Yeah, really good.
Literally head towards half-time.
Yeah, so there we go. So well done.
Take us through it.
Yeah, so well done to Echunga there. They picked the inside 50 count back, 16 to 15 there in the end in favour of Mount Barker. But Mount Barker, they scored 6 goals, 1, so 37 is actually their best quarter score for the year, guys. So previously, I think it was last week against Hahndorf in the second quarter. Benny, you were there, but well done to Mount Barker. Really good quarter by them. 56 kicks to 36 in favour of Mount Barker. Marks 26 to 13 in favour of the Barkaroos. So doubled them in that count as well.
All right, half time here in the Pancreatic round game. It's Coach Darren Van Zetter gave us his Demons, no doubt to just instill something in them for the second half. Playing a very good side here at Mount Barker, who lead at the moment 11-4 to 4-7. So what we might do is take a bit of a break, and we'll be back with all the action here for the second half of this game. As I said, Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Round coming here from Benson at Radiology, Oval in Mount Barker on filming footy on the quarter wild. So we'll be back soon here with the second half.
This is the Hills Footy League Match of the Day.
Hi, this is Sean Tate, and you're always up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is Tony Modra, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is World Cycling Champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is Adelaide Crow's AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's 𝐿𝐷𝐿, and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football and fun in general. Cheers.
Hi, this is Daniel 𝐏𝐿𝐷𝐿, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
This is the Hills Footy League. Match of the day.
Hi, this is Sean Tate, and you're always up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is 𝐏𝐿𝐷𝐿𝐷, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is World Cycling Champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is Adelaide Crow's AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's 𝐏𝐿𝐷𝐿𝐷, and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football and fun in general. Cheers. Cheers.
Hi, this is 𝐏𝐿𝐷𝐿𝐷, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
And welcome back live on Hills Football, called the Wild Division 1 clash here at Benson Radiology over in Mount Barker for Pink Ribbon Pancreatic Cancer round, and it's the Barkaroos in charge splendidly, 11-4-70 leading Echunga 4-7-31, so a 39-point margin at the moment in favour of the Ruse. And as I said, Pancreatic Cancer Day today, Blue Ribbon, which, important day. Raise awareness of pancreatic cancer as a special tribute game and memorial to the respective late club stars today. Peter Murphy and Mark Whitington of the Barkaroos and Vic Jones from Echunga, all of whom passed away from the 8th most commonly diagnosed cancer in Australia. So today is all about awareness and raising money through PanKind, with the aim of making survival rates triple by 2030. So, so collection tins here, and also you can go to the PanKind website if you're watching, can't be here today, and donate hope, as we see some images of the guys who are being commemorated here today. So also I think we must mention the sponsors. The club sponsors today, of course, for the Mount Barker Football Club, Mount Barker 4x4 Centre, who are the game day sponsor, Cube Logistics, McDonald's Mount Barker, and of course Benson Radiology. And for Echunga, the Solar Wholesalers. Sponsorship is greatly appreciated. And of course our awards today, we have the most effective player for the iconic Dartfish beanie and a pair of Archies, and of course the snag of the day from the Lowe's Meat Company, a few contenders for that. So players just getting ready. Here's one possibly on the board for Sam Cowan. So we'll wait and see as Jay and Jay will take us through that later after the game. So all in readiness here for the start of the second half. We'll do a few around the grounds as the half unfolds. And of course the umpires would like to thank their sponsors, of course Mount Pleasant Butchers being the main one there. Good job they've done. So, just all in readiness now. Second half underway here at Benson Radiology. The caller is Benny Golfich.
All right, Pistols, here we go. Third term. Interestingly, Coach Darren Vincetta and the coaching staff for Echunga just took their time getting off the ground, and that was a piercing tackle there in the middle of the ground, which has left Billy Stokes in a bit of a world of pain. Yeah. Meantime, here's a chance for Houlihan to get us underway. His third term with the shot at goal.
It's coming off Billy Stokes.
Crunching tackle, that one. Hopefully he's all right. With a lead of
39 points.
See if he kicks this one. Houlihan. Bang on 50. It's not the best kick. It's gone through for a minor score. But yeah, as I said, Darren Vincetta and the coaching staff for Echunga just with the magnet board there for a long time at half time on the oval, Pistols, before eventually heading into the change rooms.
Geez, Grouch, also Mark are getting involved there by the line. We'll go around the grounds half time. Urada 3-5, Onkers 4-2, as we just see the vision of the Brains Trust for Echunga just pondering during the half time interval before they got in the rooms. Harndorf 9-6, Mount Lofty 5-1. And in the country division, Kangarilla 3-4, Kersbrook 2-7. Meadows 7-4 lead Torrens Valley 6-4. Pretty good game, that one. Back live here at Benson Radiology. Ball chip forward. Liam Place taking
He had
the
a
mark.
good quarter.
He did.
Second.
Opening half. Handballs back off here. Good teammate there. And Slate puts it forward. This is better movement on the end of his Matty Ray.
So Rate just in front of us here. One of the players Echunga would be looking forward to have a big third term if they're going to get themselves back into this. They did get themselves back into it late in that second quarter, which gave them a good chance. Is this James again, I think? He's presented nicely in the forward line, if it is.
Yes, indeed, I think. Yes, tucked away.
Tight on the boundary line. So, opportunity here for Echunga to have a shot at goal. Tight on the boundary line. Getting the advice, no doubt, there from the Ruse supporters. He's kicked one. He kicked the first goal for Echunga in the first quarter at 11-minute mark. So James, tight on the boundary line, comes out of the shadows, goes for goal, right to the line. Has it got the accuracy? It does, but it's not quite the distance there. Minor score.
So a minor score each to start the second half here at Benson Radiology Oval. Howard Lane and Mount Barker. Trust you're enjoying our coverage through filming footy. The call to while. Jeff Costello, Ben Golfich and Jaden J. Hill with you. So Ruse bring the ball back. Finds Ross Brooks. Handball's back. So long kick forward, the centre of the ground. Kept done it was place. Slipped through. Here's Big Hines. Gave it to Murphy, who's been very exciting early on. Comes out here. It's chance for Houlihan. Houlihan and Slape. Slape goes to ground for the Demons. Houlihan over the top. Almost puts a full Milson on him. Wraps him up. Finally the ball comes out into place. Well, umpire, he let it flow. Puts it up here, but Callens takes the interceptive relieving mark for the Roos.
Yep, Callens kicks the ball into the middle of the ground, was slightly favouring the 50 mark here for the Roos. Turn of pace, Paddy Titterman. You'd almost put this down for a goal because of his prestigious kick. Well, what's happened? It's a mark on the line there for Liston. And the Demons will look to clear the ball here. Pistols out towards us.
Yeah, the skipper, Gerke, kicks up the line, finds Liam Place, but in the meantime, umpire has called an infringement. He'll come back to the G-banger. Grouch wastes no time, chips the ball short. Finds a teammate there in Henry Kleinig, the former Southern Saints and Freeling boy. Gets it back across here to Bennett's, the former Blackwood Premiership player. In turn, gets it across. The Roos working forward. That was Oric. Another recruit this year. Gives it back to Jake Oric. Storms through. Sets sail for goal. And in front, taking advantage of front position is Big Hines.
Well, we kicked 2 goals in the first half. I think all to this end of the ground.
Kicked the opening 2, yeah.
And he provided a strong presence early, Jaden, and let's see what he can do here.
So, only be about 25 metres, if that, kicking towards the Alexandrina Cube Logistics end of the ground. So Big Hines, as we said, much fitter in a full program this year. Leans back on the kick, but no problems with that one, Jaden J. Hines has got his third. Mount Barker got their 12th.
Yeah, too good there with Mount Barker. Well done to Oric and well done to Hines. So 12 kicks to 7 in favour of Mount Barker, 5 inside 50s now to 1. So Mount Barker getting the early ascendancy here.
Yep. Oh, hang on. A few whistles being blown out there.
What's going on here? Bit of discussion. We're not going to have another kick, are we?
No.
As we really see.
Okay.
2 shots without going back to centre. No, all's good.
All is good. Mount Barker 12-5. Echunga 4-8. So a few opportunities for Echunga, and the Ruse have gone down the other end of the ground through Big Hines to kick his third. So
just a carrier pigeon has come in from Blackwood. It's
Yes.
the Tigers up by 14 points against Blackwood over there, Benny.
Turner wheels around, got the handball out on selflessly to the big man Perella, wheels around on the right boot, kicks the ball forward. Good movement from Echunga. Here's a chance for Hilda. So George Hilda kicks the ball into the pocket. Vandermeer will fly and brings down a Mount Barker player in the process.
There's Jackson Field there.
Nice work there by Field. Knew there was going to be a bit of contact. Vandermeer attempted the fly and might have come off second best there.
Trying to do a Jamie Elliott there, he was Benny.
Low toss, and we'll go again.
The Academy boy. Because the umpires like to think there's sponsors. Cherry Glen Osmond, Mount Pleasant Butcher, the Sterling Hotel, Mortgage Choice, Apparel and Sports Power. And don't they look very nice? And of course, umpire community awareness round next week, Benny.
Oh no, that's all right.
Well,
Keep
at
going, young man.
At least he's consistent.
Oh, yes, right.
That's what we look for, consistent in their decisions and performance.
Maybe just needs to...
That's better. That'll
That's all right. Okay, boundary throw in. Low toss, but that's all right. It's all part of the contest. Grouch, ball flicks out the rate, and it's fisted out of bounds. Is it? Oh, that's high.
Slate.
Going to go again. Just get him to bring it in a bit here.
Yes, bringing him in, the young man.
Bring it right in. He's doing a good job.
He is, as they do each and every week. Next week with the opportunity.
That's good. Oh, right over the top of the umpires. Snap round the corner.
James.
It's out of bounds on the full.
See Siren in the background, as you can see going past up the road there. The Macca's into the ground. So the Ruse bring the ball across the ground, marked out there, getting involved with Field. The teammate who was upended, up the wing, here's the chance, and was paid downfield anyway to 𝐏𝐶, the former Kangaroo Island boy. Goes to centre of ground to Howe. He's under pressure there from Slate. Ball spills free. First to get there be Ryan Babasi. Gives it back to Big Giles. Agilely gets it forward. Grouch just stretches his way through. He couldn't get cleared. This time he does on the left. Hacks one forward.
Oh, great.
Getting across here. Fidge. Cuts it to himself. Can he gather? Yes, he can. He's got support. Goes to ground under pressure there from 𝐿𝐶𝐑𝐏𝐋𝐄. Comes out the back door once again, taken by Babasi. Ryan variety gets it top of the square. Here's Hines. Unselfishly gets a Tiedemann in front. Snaps over the shoulder, but just come back too far. Through for a minor score.
Jane J. Hill, give us a little bit of a summary of the first 8 minutes.
Yeah, so 17 kicks to 10 in favour of Mount Barker, 7 inside 50s to 3 in favour of the Barkaroos as well. So getting some early dominance.
So a kick in here for Echunga. Just a bit stop-start at the moment as they bring the ball in out towards the half-back flank. Good spoil there by Field. Just around from us here in the broadcasting position. We're on the Call of the Wild Facebook page. Also on Filming Footy YouTube and the Hills Football League Facebook page as well.
Tell you, Jackson Field, he's had a pretty good game after starting on the interchange. Comes out here to Grouch, has also been good. Place under pressure, gets the ball forward. Lemming out here's Vandermeer, takes the ball, gives it off to the runner Slate. This way, that way. Can he get around? No, he can't. You're gone, young man, but manages to get the ball back to Vandermeer. High kick forward.
Yep, kick forward, high ball. And standing strong there is Bennett. Bennett kicks the ball out towards the half-back flank. They've got some run here, the Ruse. Mark out here to 𝐿𝐶𝐑𝐏𝐿𝐿. As you can see, I think that's the Echunga coaching staff just down below us. Tiedemann kicks the ball forward, opens it up. It's 2-on-1. Big Perella. Is he going to lumber in here and get the tackle? Or handball out to Houlihan? Oh, intercept. Nice work by Echunga. Oh, is it? Could come off the 𝐿𝐶𝐑. And it's gone there for a rush behind. A little bit of frustration just below us here.
So under the pump, more quarters at the moment, the Demons from Mount Barker and also for the coach. Just offering his advice there. So the D's will bring it back in. So they've conceded 1-3 and scored 1 behind in this third term. Ball comes out, big leap there. Over the top was Slate, brought the ball forward. Clever handball to Howe gave it to Callens, goes forward looking for Hines over the top of him. Sitting ball here, here's a chance for Tiedemann.
Oh, hello.
Creative young man grabs the ball outside the boot.
That's a snag.
That's a second contender by Patrick Tiedemann. The goal of the day.
Just locked that one down there, Tommy. That's a nice little goal. Talk us through it here, Jaden.
Yeah, a bit of a check side as well, I think. Just got to watch the replay again, but really classy effort by Tiedemann. Just watch the replay here. Just a crumb again and gets through too. Yeah, bit of a check side there. So
very nice.
Well done to him and well done to Mount Barker. 22 kicks to 15 as well. So 53-point ball game at the moment.
It's something that's hard to coach the guys to be instinctively in front of a front and centre crumbing position. That's the second goal he's kicked in the same circumstances at the same end. So he likes the Cube Logistics end today.
In the middle, Giles and Perella. Great clearing kick out towards the Rogers. It's going to favour him, is it? Oh, great attack on the ball. Clearing kick.
That was Brodie Maloney, Benny.
Stokes sweeping handball out towards the outer side wing. A bit of a trip there, so the Ruse pushing forward once again. I think it's filled. Here's the Ruse, a full-on attack work here by Callens.
Just strolls away.
He's a class. Kick inside 50. 𝐏𝐶𝐑 at the back of the bus. Here's Fidge. He's active. Almost a snap round the corner there by Fidge, and it's holding the ball. And Vandermeer Pistols in defence, which says a bit.
That's yours. Paddy Tiedemann just couldn't get his boot. The boy got up hobbling a little bit. Let's hope he's all right. Keep your eye on him as they go backwards and go forward. The Demons, not a lot on offer.
No.
So they'll go bang up the line here. Target will be Slate. Also rising as Ross Brooks. Defensively double-handed spoil. Comes back here to Oric. Oh, lift the eyes nicely just over the head. Chipping in there was Cross. Comes back here to a teammate Archie Longbottom. Handball's out wide. Buddy Liston, he's looking for a bit of space.
First option's
turns nicely, but under pressure. Here's Big Hines, just bashes his way through. No. Will create a turnover here. Followed up there. Oh, 𝐏𝐶𝐑, I think it is. Going the ground, but just the
this presence. Is indecision there.
Yeah. But yeah, Big Hines just opening up some space, and a high tackle has been paid.
Jaden, your thoughts there? Yeah,
just unfortunately, it's like the first quarter. Echunga just can't seem to get the ball outside of their defensive 50 easily, and it's good pressure there by Mount Barker's forwards.
So Kobe 𝐏𝐶𝐑 kicked his first goal in the second term. There's a chance here for another one, so he's got 5 on the board for the season. As we said, commenced his football career at Wasanga Club on Kangaroo Island. Spent some time for South Adelaide Juniors and reserves, and here he is wearing the blue and white from Mount Barker. Love that kicking style, just lays back iconically, and well, very effective, Jaden J.
Yeah, you're right. So 28 kicks to 17. Inside 50s is 11-5 at the moment. Handball 12-6. So Mount Barker, pretty standard here at the moment. Really good play and really good pressure by their forwards, and really good there by 𝐏𝐶𝐑.
So it's almost out to a game high. Well, there's a game high at the moment. It's 59 points. Indecision, clearing the ball out of defence, and 𝐏𝐶𝐑 nails another one. So 14-7, a very efficient game here for the Ruse. 4-8 Echunga. Bit of frustration for Echunga at the moment. As we said, lost to Harndorf in round 1, or just Pistols pointing something out there.
So Billy Stokes, good to see him back.
Snap round the corner, Perella. Here's a chance for the Ruse again. Giles gets the ball out to Howe. Kick the ball towards centre half forward. Downfield free kick. As I said, just I felt that frustration starting to boil up here a bit for Echunga, and it's a downfield free kick to Big 𝐿𝐻𝐍, who's gone for his 4th.
Yeah, probably one of the worst spots you could have to take. But unselfishly, he's got a loose man out here, gets it across to him. Our man Billy Stokes, so said good to see him back.
There we go again.
Here's unselfishly as he puts it out wide.
Just a lot of pointing out there at the moment.
This might be Kleinig.
He's got the balcony there, as we see play purple.
So the former Southern Saints Freeling footballer. Set sail towards the Cube Logistics end. He's pulled it across the face through for a minor score. And as Benny Goldfinch said, we're all here today to raise money for pancreatic cancer awareness and prevention.
Echunga with the kick in. Haven't kicked a goal this quarter. Last goal was placed at the 25-minute mark when they showed some good signs towards half-time. It's been a good start to the third term from the Ruse, who love to move it on quickly. It's hemmed tight on the boundary line. Callens didn't have it. Umpire says that no worries there as Echunga moved the ball forward, and here's a chance for him through Will Lachlan. Here we go. Here's a chance. James, but handball under pressure. Grouch, and it's a free kick though. He's going to get another chance here outside 50.
Echunga seem to be very noticeable of
yes,
Callens every time he gets the ball, but the other playmakers for the Ruse are sort of knocking them up as it comes to Slape. Goes
That's
towards
better.
the top of the square to back as Mac Parker. Fend off there by Oddie. Meanwhile, minor score. Yeah, as I said, they're very aware of capability of Callens, but the other runners are doing pretty well.
Like this guy Murphy takes the mark. Kicks the ball low beautifully to Titterman. Here's that run through the middle of the ground. It's good to watch. Hines, almost the mark. Bit of a push out there from Liston. Ball flicks out. Houlihan's hovering. 𝐏𝐶𝐑, brilliant. Fends off one, fends off two, runs in, kicks the goal. That's right up there. That was brilliant, Jaden.
Yeah, good transition and yeah,
quick
too
transition.
Good. Yeah, quick transition. They've done that a couple of times today. Mount Barker as well. So well done to them. 32 kicks to 20 inside 50s, 13 to 6 there. So Mount Barker just running away with it here.
I tell you what, Coach Daniel Lackenby would be impressed with that passage of play with all the young Joeys, the younger Roos getting involved there.
Yeah, futures are looking good here for the Roos. 65-point margin as it stands at the moment.
Of course, missing the finals last year, but certainly starting this season and pretty good. Nick?
Consistent performance so far. Another 4 goals in this term so far.
So you talk about the young Roos, but here's the veteran and Giles. He didn't win that one out. He's taken by Wright. Goes it back to Turner. Goes inside 50. And that's a very good mark taken there by Lachlan, I guess. The young man.
Geez, tall, isn't he?
He is tall. When he feels that, just see this clearance here. Perella getting it down. Right. Turner. And a very good contested mark here by the young man Lachlan. Strong in front, as there's not much of him, he'll fill out. So, can he complete? Good passage of play for the D's towards the Mount Parker Macca's end. As we said, awkward looking kicking style. Darryl White style, but very effective.
Jaden.
Yeah, well done to Echunga. Really good centre clearance there as well. So well done to them. And well, the centre clearance count at the moment is 3-2 in favour of Echunga. So they're winning the centre clearances. They also won the centre clearances 6-3 in the second quarter as well, and 5-4 in the first. So that's a positive for the Demons.
So in the middle, it'll be Perella and Giles again. Callens opposed to direct opponent there in George Hilder. So see if Callens can get involved here. He does. Handball out towards Stokes. Kick forward. 𝐏𝐶𝐑 over the back. Bit of a push out. It's tight in the forward pocket area. Houlihan was looking to get involved. Here's a chance for Echunga to clear the ball out of the fence. Murphy's hunting. He's against 3 Echunga players and he does it really well there.
Yep, marker going to ground and under pressure. The umpire will come in and ball up just inside the boundary line. So ball up. Perella gets the ball down. Hack forward there for the Ruse by Murphy. Appeared to hurt himself. Ball comes down. Here's Alex Houlihan at ground level. He's beset by a couple of demons, including Marker. He's battled pretty hard this afternoon, the young fella. So once again, the umpire will come in. Umpire Tommy McLean in the cap. Ball comes down. Once again, pack-tight football. Echunga will be pretty happy to see the ball locked in. Since half-time, they've leaped 4-1. Currently trail 15-8 to 5-9, so just under a 10-goal margin here at the moment in favour of the Barkaroos. There's a chance. Taken forward by Turner. Under it was Vandermeer. Spilt what he should have taken. Cleared there by Maloney. Gives it to Billy Stokes. Honours the lead there of this man, Houlihan. So the skip will go back and have another ping for his third of the afternoon. As it currently heading to goal kicking, coming into this round with 13 goals. He's added another 2. So good to see him out fit and healthy because he played with shoulder injuries last year. So shot towards the Alexandrina Road Cube Logistics end of the ground here at Benson Radiology Park. Mount Barker sets it. I tell you what, the goal umpire has moved a little bit, but I think he'll say it's okay.
Yeah, so it's goal. So well done to Mount Barker. We weren't sure there for a minute or so, but the Barkaroos are just kicking along at the moment. 37 kicks, 24, 16 inside 50s to 7. Not much else to say really. Yeah, just dominating at the moment. The Barkaroos.
So it seems Mount Barker on their way to a 5th consecutive win and continuing their dominance here in the purple ribbon match shield battle.
Yep, Ross Brooks in ruck here against Perella. So 3-way change happening for the Ruse with Hines, Brooks and Jolsey having some time in the middle. Just the one work there for Echunga with Perella doing the bulk of the ruck work. Out of sight, here's a chance for Echunga to move the ball forward through Rate. So Matt Rate near the Ladies' Day marquee area. Inside 50 for the Demons, half forward line. Umpire seeing a free kick here.
It's Jesse Cooper. Is it? No,
Yep.
Sorry, I thought it was going out wide. My apologies.
I think it's Slape.
Slape, yes.
So Slape, half forward line for Echunga at the 22-minute mark.
Former Gorva Port Elliot and Goody Saints player Benny in his first year with the Demons.
65 points the margin. This would be their second goal for the quarter if you can capitalise. Beautiful conditions here from Benson Radiology Oval in Mount Barker. Outside 50. Bit of a tumble punt. Vandermeer flies. Mount Barker have a chance here to clear the ball and a great contested mark there. They're keen to move it on quickly. I think it's Field. He goes a low burner to 𝐏𝐶𝐑. Here's a chance for Mount Barker on the counter-attack. Houlihan 1-on-1. Oh, juggling one-hander. Brilliant stuff. From outside 50, he can move it in towards Hines or go out towards the outer side with a beautiful kick. And a good mark there. Jaden taken by Mason Ryan Babasi. And once again, there's that quick transition football from the Ruse as he gets it on to Callens. Callens goes for goal. And he's missed.
Yeah, that quick transition just catches Echunga's defence napping, really. So well done to Mount Barker. Quick transition again, but just couldn't capitalise on that occasion.
So kick in, into the back pocket. Matty Rate. As you see there, the sponsors for the Ruse today, Benson Radiology, Cube Logistics, McDonald's. As they go forward, Houlihan kicks the goal. Oh, it's touched. Oh, that's lucky. Unlucky there for him. Good work by the Demons. Now Barker sponsors, Cube Logistics, McDonald's, Benson Radiology. And Mount Barker and also Solar Wholesale is the main sponsor for Echunga. As the Demons work the ball out of defence, Vandermeer 1-on-1 versus Brooks over the back of those two. Flicked on, here's 𝐏𝐶𝐑. Didn't have it. Meantime, Vandermeer throws the ball on the boot. Half forward line for Echunga. Good contested mark, Lachlan. Pushes back off the mark. Handball's off nicely. Here's a chance for Marker. And that kind of sums it up there, Pistols.
Yeah, 2 young men combining there. They'll be better for the experience of playing A-grade football. They've both battled honestly, but at times perhaps the skill level as the ball going back to go forward. Mount Barker chipped it up the line with Jackson Field. As I said, been pretty handy since starting on interchange. Bench, so Field brings it down to wing area. Bennett's in the box seat, got his hands to it, assisted by Brooks, gave it to the run of a teammate there in 𝐿einig, who responds to the lead of Fidge, who in turn gave it to Callens. Callens goes towards goals. Well, it bounced favourably. 2 on the 1 there. Oh, clever work as the T's reflected it forward. Being back there's Liston. Oh, 𝐏𝐶𝐑 almost with an attempt that you'd love to see it at Hindmarsh Stadium, but wide for a minor score. So just their transition, Mount Barker, very quick side. All the youngsters in, they've got plenty of pace, that's for sure. So Echunga under siege here. 5-goal to 1 third term here, and certainly Mount Barker. 16-11 to 5-9. You'd think it got the game safely in hand here, the Pancreatic Cancer purple round match. So high kick out of defence. Kept under it. It's Callan's in front. Got his hands so it couldn't complete the mark. Duffield gets the ball forward to a teammate. Intercepted there for the ruse. Through the H of Ryan Babasi. In front of the pavilion balcony. Chips the ball forward. Taken here by Titterman. Gives it off to Alex Houlihan. Goes towards the top of the square and wow. Fantastic finish by A. Houlihan.
That's have to be a snag of the day contender right there. Just bookmark that one there, Tommy. Jaden, tell us about it.
I'll tell you what, we have a few contenders today, don't we? So Houlihan, not the usual Houlihan that kicks the goals. Alex, no worries at all from the boundary. Yep, no worries. So 17-11, 113. Echunga 5-9, 39. Nearly 26 minutes gone in this premiership quarter.
In the middle, Roscoe Brooks. Perella again. Billy Stokes. And Callens are ready to hunt it with Jamie Grouch. Block out. Free kick here. Place. No advantage there. So Perella, the big man, blocked out in the ruck contest. Low kick. Centre forward. Taken there by Vandermeer. Quick handball off. Here's a chance running through as James Cross. Cross goes right to the line. Turner's down there. And it's off hands minus score. 26.5 minutes gone in the third term. Ruse are 17-11. Echunga 5-10. Short kick finds Callens. So Callens, a lot of barking instructions here at ground level. Callens into the back pocket. As we wind down towards three-quarter time. It's been a dominant quarter here from Mount Barker. They've kicked 6 goals. And Echunga have kicked 1 out towards the outer side. Canteen area. Roscoe Brooks one-on-one contest versus the big man there for Echunga. Can they get another one late here, Mount Barker? Kick over the top in the middle of the ground. Handball off. Didn't quite hit the intended target. I think it was Paddy Titterman.
Oh,
bang, that's crude.
Yeah, Slape coming in hard. He's actually hurt himself as well, Slape. Heavy clash there. In fact, the young Roo was the first to get up. Titterman, so he'll come across here to teammate at Ethanfield. Goes further, finds Jacksonfield. Slape still on the deck. The Demons getting up gingerly now. Here's a chance up here for Fidge. Was infringed there by Longbottom in that contest before the ball arrived. So former man and boy, Blake Fidge, goes short. Finds Titterman. Tell you what, he'd be out there for the dartfish Benny, especially when you deliver like that to the skipper.
Great user of the ball, Paddy Titterman.
So good stock.
That's it.
So 28 minutes off, so it's approaching. So three-quarter time, you just wonder. Echunga, as I said, in the opening 2 matches this season, have conceded over 20 goals, and you think if something doesn't happen here, it's going to happen well and truly this afternoon. So, yeah. So Jordan Houlihan.
Right on three-quarter time.
3 already in the book. From 48.
Great kick.
That is a fantastic kick. So number 4 for Houlihan. Number 18 and right on the call, three-quarter time, as Benny Goldfinch mentioned.
Oh. Jaden, tell us about it.
Sorry, 55 kicks to 34 there as well, and 1 less than they had in the second quarter there, Mount Barker. 22 inside 50s to 10, so they had 19 in the second quarter, and they've beaten that count by 3. So the score there for Mount Barker, 7-7 was their score in the third quarter, and before that it was 6-1 in the second quarter. So I said at half time that 6-1, so 37 was Mount Barker's highest quarter score for the year. Well, they've already topped that now, so 7-7 is now their highest score there. So 49 for Mount Barker. So well done to them. Good quarter.
So three-quarter time here on the call to Wild Hills Football League Division 1 contest, Purple Ribbon Day. Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Day. It's Mount Barker well in charge to retain the shield and actually march their 5th consecutive win over the Echunga Demons as they lead 18-11, 119 to Echunga 5-10. Be interesting to see how the Demons can respond in the final term as we take a short break, and we'll be back here live at Benson Radiology Oval in Mount Barker. Back shortly.
This is the Hills Footy League Match of the Day.
Hi, this is Sean Tate, and you're always up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is 𝐏𝐿𝐿, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is world cycling champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is 𝐏𝐿𝐿 AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's 𝐏𝐿𝐿, and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football and fun in general. Cheers.
Hi, this is Daniel Lackenby, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
Three-quarter time here at Benson Radiology Oval in Mount Barker for the Purple Ribbon match. Very special day. Mount Barker in complete control. We'll get to Jaden J. Hill shortly with his stats that matter. They're playing Echunga. They lead at three-quarter time, Jaden, 18-11 to 5-10. Goals in that quarter to Hines. Titterman with a beauty. 𝐏𝐿𝐿 kicked a couple, and the hula hand duo, Jordan and Alex. Over to you.
Yeah, so if my maths is correct, Mount Barker scored 49 points in that quarter. So that's their second highest quarter, definitely second highest quarter score here at Mount Barker against Echunga. Their highest was 60 points back in round 6 2016 in the third quarter. So 49 points, their second highest quarter score against Echunga here at Mount Barker. So well done to them, really good quarter. They've actually won all the stats. Mount Barker, 22 inside 50s there, dominating. So it'd be interesting to see Benny and Pistols if they could really kick on in this last quarter.
Do you think they will, Jaden?
Yeah, I think so. If they're not fatigued and their run's still going, why not? I think
good transition play, isn't it?
Interesting to see how Echunga can respond as well, guys.
So 79-point deficit for the Southern Demons. You think winning the game is out of their reach, but it's how you finish. Play for some pride here, and as we play for pride here on the Purple Ribbon Day, for Pancreatic Cancer. So back in the centre, umpire Tommy McLean holds the ball off. Will set us underway in the run home. So Perella with the leap, gets the ball down. Cullens claiming the ball, but can't work it out the centre circle. So once again, umpire McLean will come in and recommence proceedings. Meanwhile, he's picked a
blood rule early in the fourth.
Rule. Yeah,
Liam Place.
Liam Place coming off for the blood rule. Meanwhile, three-quarter time as we go around the ground. Onka Valley 6-3 lead Uraidla 5-8, so 1 point ball game over there at the Cabbage Patch. Harndorf 13-9, Mount Lofty 8-4, so the clash of the two unbeaten sides. Looks like the Magpies are in control there. And in the country division, well, low scoring. I know you've called a few low scoring grand finals out at Kersbrook Oval. At the moment, Kersbrook 4-9, Kangarilla 4-4, three-quarter time.
Torrens Valley 9-8, Meadows 11-6, so 10-point lead there for the Bulldogs, looking to continue their undefeated start to the season as the Roos go forward. Paddy Titterman around the contest. Good mark there by his direct opponent in Riley Crombie. So Crombie at centre half back, kicks the ball out towards the outer side wing, finds Rate. Rate, see, could have gone quickly there, decided to take his time though, and now a bit of indecision as Echunga this way, that way. Short pass to Perella. So the big man, lone hand in the ruck, kicks the ball high inside 50. Floating across, Vandermeer dropped the chest mark. Tries to curl one back, and it's gone through for a minor score.
So Echunga positively getting the first score of the final term.
Jaden, your thoughts?
Yeah, it would have been good for Echunga to convert that in there, but good forward play and really good transition by the Demons to start the quarter.
So ball brought out here, back pocket area taken by Brodie Maloney, the ex-Manham boy. In turn goes, here's a good intercept there, and I tell you what, Echunga's showing a few signs in the opening stages. They're not going to try to tell, and Matt Rayett, who hasn't been the worst, that's for sure.
Good forward pressure.
Of course, past male medalist. Actually received his medal in one of the
was great.
memorable ceremonies out at the Echunga Oval.
He did. We called it.
Yeah, of course, playing for Ironbank in the country division competition. Of course, Pad 4A player. So Rayett taking his time here, looks back, perhaps getting some advice from the coaching staff. So Ella with the camera right over the shoulder. So the vision will tell the story here for Matty Rayett. Taking a long time here.
Player leading as he's coming in.
The Cube Logistics in.
He'll give it a real crack here.
Tell you what, that's not too bad. In fact, that's
well done.
Better than not too bad. That's very, very good.
Done.
Well done, Jaden.
Yeah, well done by Matty Ray. Really good forward pressure by him and a really good structure there by Echunga behind the ball. So well done to him and great kick as well, never in doubt. Good way to start the last term.
Very much so.
Must have been the advice he got from the interchange.
12 goals the margin, 6-11 to 18-11. So first goal of the final quarter goes the Demons' way, and they'll be keen for a couple more as we head towards the 4-minute mark in the final term here. Here's Callens. It'll be interesting to see how his stats are going again this week after 40 last Thursday. Murphy with the ball slightly favouring Mount Barker's end. They're kicking the right of the screen or right of the dial. Of course, we're on Call of the Wild Facebook page, Hills Football League Facebook page, Filming Footy YouTube, and Lofty 88.9 Adelaide Hills Community Radio as Echunga wrap up Callens with a double tackle there.
Yep. So Perella climbs back up and contests this ruck. Big Lukey Giles for the Ruse. So Paul Watson makes the ball up. Giles attempts to get it down. Aitchison, Turner, quick hands, gets out towards Rayett. Tried to tap it, unfortunately went to ground level. Intercepted by Billy Stokes. Oh, very good intercept there. And then by Turner, as Rayett gets up rather gingerly in the centre circle. Ball out there, overrunning it was Bennett's. Diving to G, bang and Grouch, comes clear to young Bailey James around the corner. Well, that's a wonderful finish by the young man.
Well done.
A second for the game.
Good signs here early in the fourth, Jaden.
Yeah, really good that, for Echunga to convert, and yeah, really good getting some bang for buck now. So well done to them. Really good contested work and a good crumb. So well done to Echunga.
Great, just nursing a bit of a sore knee there, but he looks like he's all right. So consecutive goals there for Echunga. They go to 7-11. The Ruse 18-11.
It's the first time since late in the second quarter, Benny, that have kicked back-to-back goals.
Perella and Giles. Perella won it down to Rate, but okay, umpire not happy with his work there. He wants to come in from the other side.
They like perfection. Sun might have been in his eyes, Benny.
Yeah, no, we'll do it again then. Giles, Perella. Now he's gone down this side of the ground, so...
Wow, he should have stayed the other side.
Here's a chance for Turner, sweeping handball out towards Cooper. It's all happening. Players are down left, right and centre, plus umpires. Kick into the forward pocket. Oh, great mark, young James. Everyone's fatiguing and falling over here.
So Maloney who hit the deck there, but yeah, young James certainly having a purple patch to start this final term. It's an opportunity to line up for his third goal, as I said, past Mount Lofty Junior. First season crossing over to the Southern Demons. Proven goal kicker at junior level. This one unfortunately has slid across the face. So through for a minor score, but positives here.
Very much so.
6 minutes into the final term. Echunga doing all the scoring. They've kicked 2-2 this quarter. The Rouge yet to get a score on the board.
So the ball's been retrieved from the car park. Used to be a big tree there.
Did indeed. The koalas used to pinch the footballs, as we know.
I think it's Phil bringing it in. Short pass, Houlihan's the target. Chipped in, off hands, right. And he's missed. I don't think Coach Lackenby will be happy with the way Mount Barker have started this final quarter, Jaden, but full credit to Echunga.
Yeah, well, they're making it hard for Mount Barker to exit their defence. So, Echunga are really good at the moment.
Well, obviously, Coach Darren Van Zetta asked for a response at three-quarter time. In fact, when you're trailing by 79 points, that's all you can do, and he certainly would be pleased with the positive start. As Ulrich with the ball goes back to the drill bit, Ross Brooks.
Good forward pressure here.
Ross has played about 350 games and he's kicked 26 goals in his career, but when he kicks them, they're memorable, Benny, as we remember at the Summit last year.
Torp against Onkers in the wet.
Bouncing ball. Ball brought back in by Marker.
Push out.
Bit of body work used there by Slate, infringed on Grouch. The Jeeping, great work there by Slate to follow up. Grouch, close danger here.
Another one.
Picked up by James, and here's another one. But put that down to Slate, Reece Slate's work here. As we see, Slate. Grouch trying to find the line. Young James just opportunistically adding his third goal for the game. And back-to-back goals, I might add.
We'll get Jaden's thoughts shortly. 3 goals in a row here for Echunga to start the final term. And Mount Barker still well and truly in control with a 10-goal lead, but some good early goals here in the final term for the Demons. Showing a bit of hunger and a bit of heart. Can they continue it on as we head towards the 9-minute mark now in the final term? Driving over the top there.
Duffield. So the young man puts his body on the line.
With the helmet on, Duffield. Rucks will go at it again. Giles and the big man snap round the corner from Echunga into the forward line. James has had a ripping game. Tried to get the handball out, eventually comes off. Here's another chance for Echunga to kick a goal. They're fourth. Off hands, they're peppering. Jade.
They sure are, getting out of the centre as well. They've done that pretty good all day, really, Echunga. So starting to turn them into inside forward 50 entries.
With the short road trip, Jaden, perhaps they're a bit slow to get going.
It appears that way.
Takes them 3 quarters to warm up because they certainly dominated the opening 9 minutes of this final term. Entered facing a 79-point deficit, but they've added 3-4 to no reply by the Rouge at the moment. Giles got his hands to the ball, it spills out the back, coming to meet it. There was Edwards, ball goes forward. There's 𝐏𝐶 under pressure from Buddy Liston. Close line, Liston goes to ground. 𝐏𝐶's off to the races, has one bounce. Honours the lead. Great there. Vision. And just shows you the transition. Mount Barker slipping into gear in that passage of play.
Paddy Titterman.
And Paddy Titterman. And maybe a contender for snag of the day. That's the opportunity to go for his fourth.
Fourth?
Yep.
Well done.
2 great crumbing goals. A more set shot, and this one's going to be a set shot too, I'd suggest. So once again, camera lady Ella right over the shoulder of the number 13.
Had some time down at Sturt.
So Titterman, son of a gun, because Scott Titterman passed great here, and also A-grade coach.
Ooh, snuck in, hasn't it? That's a goal.
I think that,
well done.
Whoa,
Oh,
it.
okay.
Well, we might take that one upstairs, Jaden.
Good to me.
The goal umpire's doing a good job here this afternoon, as they all do.
It's not Bruce Marston, is it? He's doing...
No. As we thank the umpire sponsor, Cherry, Glen Osmond, Mount Pleasant Butcher, the Sterling Hotel, Mortgage Choice Appeal and Sports Bet.
Oh, player dropped the mark there. Kick inside 50.
𝐏𝐶𝐑𝐏𝐋𝐄
dropped that one.
They all got the dropsies.
Late in this one, they're just dropping a few.
Butterfingers.
A few butterfingers, as Jaden outlined.
Given that position, Benny, perhaps benefit of doubt, sun in the eyes.
Yep.
That'll
Drifting.
do. That's what 𝐏𝐶𝐑𝐏𝐋𝐄 will tell us.
Yeah,
the boy from Kangaroo Island, they probably don't see the sun over there very often.
No. Shout out to all the Islanders who might be on the stream at the moment watching. This 𝐏𝐶𝐑𝐏𝐋𝐄 does his own ruck work. Centres the ball. Almost got it to a teammate there in Murphy. Here's Echunga now. Their defenders, can they clear the ball, or can the Roos get their first for the fourth quarter? Clearing kick out of defence. Oh, good mark. Doing all the things right at the moment.
Yeah, young marker. He's had an honest game. Once again, as I said, only a kid. Puts it forward. Slapes the target. Running on here, taking the ball.
Hello.
It's Hilda.
Rogers is on. Oh, Rogers
deflects
is still on.
nicely back here to James.
Here's Rogers.
Just puts the Rogers. But 2 on the 1, and the mark taken there by Mason Ryan Babasi.
Last line. Well, now he's off the other side. Kicks towards the grandstand area, and that's not the best kick. Dare say Coach Lack can be a little bit frustrated at the moment.
So James once again involved. Like to see his stats in this last quarter. The young man finished off the game pretty well in front of the balcony. So ruck duel, Perella. As we speak.
Oh, that's a throw.
Voices in the background emulating from the Barkeroo bench. Billy Stokes with the free kick. No, it's going back to big Lukey Giles. So at Giles, the beast with the ball.
Giles, left footer, kicks it out towards the barbecue wing, and Echunga controlling the play here at the moment. Edwards takes the mark. Sun having a bit of a factor out there as Liston takes the mark in the defensive 50 for Echunga. They bit of training drill sort of work at the moment as Cooper takes it. So Cooper eventually makes his mind up, kicks it up the wing, fist in, nice work there by Lachlan, and Archie Longbottom collects the ball. Good signs for Echunga at the 13-minute mark, final term, Mount Barker 18-12, Echunga 8-14.
So up by Watson with the toss, Lachlan wins the ball down, one there by Stokes, gets it across here to the exciting Ben Murphy, scouts the pack, puts a high kick to a Fidge, allows him to run onto it, right in the centre of Benson Radiology ground, gives it to a teammate there who goes long. That was Field. Ethan Variety, Hines almost complete the mark, comes to ground level. 𝐏𝐶𝐑𝐏𝐋𝐄 trying to get it out to him. Echunga swarming on it like bees on the honey pot. Comes back to 𝐏𝐶𝐑𝐏𝐋𝐄, taking the ground. Cross goes to ground underneath him. And then the umpire will come in and ball it up. So, yep, Echunga taking positives out this last quarter is for sure.
J Hill, take us through it.
Yeah, it's a really good start here by Echunga, but Barker's starting to get some ascendancy here. Callens kicks inside. I think it's Stokes actually.
Yeah.
At top of the square. Oh, really good mark, defensive mark there by Echunga.
But yeah, a bit more. What else you got?
So 22 to Echunga.
Just say that again.
So 22 kicks to Echunga, 12 to Mount Barker.
Yep.
And 5 inside 50s to 7 in favour of Echunga.
So back at a cross, goes up the half-back flank area. Oddie, this is Vandermeer. The line will win out there. Last touch being played, so yes, it'll be Alex Oddie. Take the resultant free kick for the Roos. What's on offer? Sizes up a lead there. Chipping across, and well, Big Hines, who dominated the opening quarter and a half of this game. Still been serviceable.
Kicked 3, hasn't he?
Yeah, and we'll go back, as you said, lining up for his fourth. So umpire just adjusting the angle. So you see Big Hines will kick from, 48. Man on the mark. King towards the Macca's Mount Barker end. Wellington Road end. Sets it on its way. High ball. No. Minus score. So Echunga have added 3-4. And the Roos have added 2 behinds here in a, coming home with a wet sail. Echunga, 8-14, plays 18-13 here in the Calderwold Hills Football League action.
And they bring the ball in. Vandermeer's the target. Off he goes in the middle of the ground. Let's see what the kick's like. Well, it might come off here for Echunga. Holding on. Slate was off.
Yeah.
And he's got really not much support here. Hacks the ball inside 50. It's a scrappy period. Grouch diving in along with Duffield.
Probably if he'd had his time again, Slate just asking the umpire there, he probably would have gone back. He thought he was off to advantage when he actually wasn't, so it became a more difficult task than it should have been.
Half forward line. Trying to move it on quickly or Echunga.
Oh, here he is.
Here's Slate. Get another chance. Snap around the corner. Dangerous position. Oh, clever toe poke. Duffield hacks the ball forward. Rogers tries to slap it onto a teammate. Oh, here we go. Here's a bit of a Auric run from defence. Toe poke. Marker. He's squatted on. Here's Paddy Tedderman. A bit of class, composure. Got it out the field. Field on the left. Out towards Houlihan. In front of the ladies, Dave Marquis. Out of side. 16 minutes gone. Barkeroo's in control. 18-13. Echunga. Good finish to this one. 8-14.
So, Big Will Lachlan. Awkward looking kick, but effective. Gets out to a teammate out wide. This might be Edwards. So, stop-start football goes towards centre ground. Leaders Vandermeer takes the mark in front of Alex Houlihan. Breaks onto the right quickly. Sends it forward to Slate territory. Jackson Field with assistance from Brooks. Good smother there. Comes to the big man and Perella goes to ground. Here's a chance for Turner. He'll do something useful. He'll do something spectacular. In fact, it's a goal. I tell you what, that might be a contender, a late contender for Echunga. Plenty of experience. Great trap. Great finish by Turner.
4-goal final quarter, Jaden.
Yeah, promising signs here for Echunga late in the game, and really good that they didn't concede a forward 50 entry from Mount Barker really, and then turned it into a goal themselves. So a really classy goal. 30 kicks to 19 in favour of Echunga. 11 inside 50s now to 5.
I'm guessing Coach Lackenby would be telling the boys that when we're getting this position, Pistols at three-quarter time got to learn to finish off sides if they want to go to a next level.
Foot on the throat, yeah.
Giles in ruck versus Perella, but full credit to Echunga. They're showing signs here, which is good. Can they continue it on for the rest of the match and also heading into the next few rounds?
Young Cooper in there. Oh, good follow-up by the young man. Interesting, Benny. The previous 3 quarters, the Roos kicked 5, 6 and 7. And here we are, as you said, 17.5 minutes in. They haven't kicked a goal in the final term.
What's a free kick here for the young ruckman in Lachlan, who's also had a goal in the middle with Perella. So let's see what that kick's like again. Here he goes. The big man throws the ball on the boot. Bit of a wedge shot inside 50. Vandermeer will fly. Brings it down to ground level. Oh, sorry, it was Slate who brings it down to Vandermeer, the lookalike. And it's inside 50 once again for Echunga, Jaden. I think it's about 9 or 10 entries for them now.
Yep, so 12 entries now for Echunga.
Bit of Mason Cox action, I think, with Lachlan when he kicks the ball. Ball comes down here, sharking the pack nicely. It was placed. Comes out here to Hill, to the young man. Gets out here to Turner. Oh, quick hands, gave it back to Place. Lifted the eyes. He's got a man out wide if it'll sit for him. And Marker, no, cruel bounce taken away by the Roos. Up the line, over the top. The foot race is on. Fidge. Oh, nearly gives it. No, nice. Gave it by the boy from Manham.
Got rid of it.
Got no support, though, because they're outnumbered back here. Demons diving on the ball there. I think it was Matt Raitt.
Yep, Houlihan the tackler.
Cavalry arrives and the ball held in there, but...
wouldn't have minded this output in the third quarter, Pistols, and they could have really given it a crack in this fourth. But anyway.
Knock forward here. Swooping.
Here's a go. Field, I think it was. Fidge. Coming off a 4-goal haul in the Anzac Day game. And that's not his best effort there.
Just couldn't bring it back, Buddy Liston chasing it.
Oh, 𝐏𝐶𝐑, thanks for coming.
𝐏𝐶𝐑.
How's the bounce of the footy?
If you can just see, I was out a screenshot. David Liston there, just can't believe his luck. Hands on hips on the left of screen there.
We need a new football. It's gone into the...
And look at 𝐏𝐶𝐑, he's almost amazed I've won the lottery there. I'm like the guy who caught the $1 million fish.
Jaden.
Just popped up. Here you go again. If we get look at this. High kick. Liston in the right position. I think it's going to go through. Bang. Over the head. 𝐏𝐶𝐑.
That's almost a contender just for
Warning would have been proud of the turn on that ball.
Yeah, gee whiz, I tell you what. Very unlucky there for Echunga. That was their 7th inside 50, Mount Barker, 24 kicks to them. So well done to 𝐏𝐶 to capitalise on that luck there.
Oh, Callens wins the ball straight out the middle. Here's Paddy Titterman. Can he work his magic for number 4? Well, he gives it a go. Unselfishly to 𝐏𝐶. 𝐏𝐶 fends off 1-2, snaps for goal and kicks it.
I tell you what.
Great work by Scotty Titterman. Great work from Callens out the middle. And all of a sudden, the Ruse kicked 2 in a minute, Jaden.
Yeah, good kick there by Titterman. Put it in the right spot. There was virtually a 2-on-2 there as well. And yeah, well done by 𝐏𝐶. And yeah, well done to him.
I tell you what, he must have a magnet in his pocket or something, the way the ball's been bouncing for him. Once again, a fortuitous bounce there. But the 20-goal target has been reached. As I said, Echunga have conceded 20 goals now in their opening 3 games of the year. So back in the centre. Although much better this quarter. Here's Turner. Puts it forward to Wright. Wright will give back to Turner in the 1-2. Run down. Nicely run down by Oddie. And perhaps just trying to do a bit too much, or perhaps not awareness there, unfortunately for Turner. Perhaps appealing for in the back, but caught as a thief in the night. Noddy ran him down.
Yep.
It's the ball out wide. Crowd getting involved there.
Tight on the boundary line, we like that. So kick up the Canteen wing. Oh, good mark. I think it's Place.
Yes, say Land Place. It's the ladies.
Ladies' Day. Marquees out. Beautiful weather here from Benson Radiology Oval in Mount Barker. And it's been a good final quarter here from Echunga, but lately the Ruse starting to get a bit of extra momentum. But as I say that, yeah, here it is. Now it's on the wing. Big 𝐿𝐔𝐑𝐿𝐷 presents ground level. Hines. What a contest that was. Have a look at that replay shortly. Callens gets the handball out eventually. Stokes handball over the top to 𝐏𝐶, who's lighting it up. Back to Stokes, handball over the top to Paddy Titterman for number 4. Unselfishly sets it up to Fidge, and Fidge goes bang. Paddy Titterman set up the last 2 goals. Great game.
Yeah, he sure has. Well done to him, but really good there by Mount Barker. Quick transition, like they've been doing all game there. There was quite a few handballs in that transition through the middle. Billy Stokes had a pretty big part.
Boom,
Yeah,
bang.
There you go.
Liam Place.
So that was their 9th inside 50 there for Mount Barker.
So the Ruse 21-13, need Echunga 9-14.
3 goals in 2 minutes. Bang, bang, bang.
So the D's, positives last quarter. They still lead 4-3 in the last term. So the Ruse have kicked the last 3, coming in 3 minutes. So Giles wins it down. Rayett tried to hop his way through, but locked up by Billy Stokes. So once again, the umpire will bowl up, umpire Watson. So back in the centre circle. Bit of WrestleMania comes down the right. This time he managed to break clear. He'll go long, you think. No, he goes short. Over the head. Coming out to meet is James. Trying to get the quick handball out. Taken by Jackson Field. This way, that way. Finds a teammate in Stokes. Gives it back to the run. Out of defence up here to Big Hines.
I like his
The big
game.
man just steams out. Yes, gives it to the run of Oric.
Here's Champagne footy. Oh, Fidge.
Fidge, the last goal kick. A big man at ground level. Perella. Ball locked in, but yeah, good transition, as you said, Hines.
That's the key, isn't it? Transition today from the Ruse has been fantastic.
So 23 and a half minutes just about to tick over.
Oh, here's a chance. Cross on the left boot. Kick forward. Favourable kick for Echunga. Over the top was Place. Jamie Grouch didn't have it.
Yep.
Earns the free kick. Does he?
Yeah. Oh,
he
going to
might have
ground.
hurt
He's
himself here.
just grabbing the bucket there, so
Here's a
send the
chance.
ball back. So the veteran, he's in a little bit of pain there to G-Banger.
Hip.
Yeah, landed rather heavily, as we see on the replay here. If the ball comes down, here it is. G-Banger tracking it. Sort of tackle, yeah, maybe in the second. So crocodile roll.
It's that buttock area, is it? Yeah.
Hope he's all right. It's the erstwhile veteran of the Ruse.
In a world of pain.
Yeah. Getting to his feet now, which is a good sign.
Have a nice warm bath tonight,
I tell you,
Pistols.
he might be off the seat of Cairo as well. So Jamie Grouch, half-back flank area, goes short to Billy Stokes. Good to see him back in. He was in the wars earlier in the game, but good to see him back. He'll be pretty happy with last night's result. Also in the AFL.
Oh, yeah.
So Stokes high kick wing area just in front of us, setting himself there, the two Demons.
Oh, ripper.
Second grab was Liam Place over his
That's a
teammate in
ripper.
Longbottom.
So Place on the wing. Kick towards centre half forward. Almost a jungly mark there by Howe. Rogers is coming up. Fedge kicked the last goal. He's had a good final quarter. Here's Grouch. He seems like he's recovered. Kick out towards Titterman territory. Oh, crunching tackle there. Ben Murphy, the tackler, driving the opponent in marker into the ground. So Rucks go at it. So we tick towards the 26-minute mark. Ruse in control, 21-13 to Echunga, 9-14. Half forward line. Jamie Grouch. He's got a few touches since he hit the ground. And it's gone out of bounds. 26 minutes gone. Ruse 21-13. Echunga 9-14. Goal kickers in for Echunga so far this quarter. Rate. James has kicked a couple. Turner. And for the Ruse, 𝐏𝐶 and Fedge, the goal kickers.
So Rayett still working hard at ground level. Ball held in up by Tommy McLean. Comes in. Along with Malcolm Watson. They've done a pretty good job here this afternoon, plus with their
Don't go anywhere. Jaden's going to have a chat to...
Yeah, because he was the most effective player for the iconic Dartfish beanie in the Archies, and of course the snag of the day.
Yeah.
Made some ripper goals here this afternoon, so
it's going to be hard to pick.
That's why I get the great man like Jaden to make the decision of...
well, he wasn't here last week. Now he's
That's
back.
right, yeah.
It's a welcome relief. Very much a welcome relief.
So, breaking clear there, the Ruse through the
Oh,
centre. Hines.
Can he be a contender?
He could. So, forward. Here's the man, 𝐏𝐶.
Could he be a contender?
𝐏𝐶 just couldn't reel it in.
Ooh.
Ground level doing the work. Almost steals it. Good defensive work there for the Demons.
Paddy Titterman.
Titterman won the ground level. Oh, good work there.
What are you noticing, Jaden? It's been a better second part of this quarter from the Ruse?
Yeah, it has. Probably last, 5 to 10 minutes has been a lot better from them compared to the early parts of the quarter as they get another inside forward 50 entry here.
So Hines pokes it. Cooper over the top of 𝐏𝐶. Ball comes out the back door.
Murphy.
Grabbing it. Murphy on the left. Ben Murphy just stray.
Well, the last 3 goals from the Ruse, 𝐏𝐶 at the 19-minute mark, at the 20-minute mark, and Fidge at the 22-minute mark. Just emphasising Jaden's point there. Up until then, it was Echunga with the first 4 goals for the final term.
So Liston to bring the ball back in. Goes out wide.
No.
For a teammate there, but it's...
a tied kick out of bounds on the full.
So the Academy boys signalling out on the full, so the resultant free kick going to the Ruse. Just retrieving the ball from a pretty good crowd in the house here today.
Yeah, lining the oval. Good weather. Starting to get a bit chilly, obviously, now.
Yep, so kick taken there by Ryan Babase. He puts it forward.
Good juggling mark. Vandermeer.
Vandermeer, who's at both ends of doing his aerial work. So Josh Vandermeer goes backwards. Got 2 boys out here. Finds. I think this is Edwards. Just draws the play, gets over the top of the list, and is actually run into a bit of trouble. He'll give it back to Edwards, who in turn gets it back to Slate.
He's had a good game.
Finally gets boot the ball to wing area, but camped under the ball and taking the mark.
There it is.
Jackson Field, it's the siren has sounded. For an emphatic win here. Marker 21-14 have defeated Echunga. 9 goals, 14. So 72-point margin, I think, in the end, which is, never it could, but when you think about they trailed by 79 points at 3/4 time, Benny, so it could have got ugly, but outscoring the Barkaroos in the final term, some positives for Echunga, 4 goals to 3. So as you said, there's certainly some stuff they can take out of it, even though they've, crashed their 3rd loss to the season, but they do have a hard start, as I said. Opening round bide, and they've had to play last year's grand finalists in the Harndorf and then premiers in Nairn, and then a side expected to improve this season in Echunga. So, good signs for Echunga. They've got some good young players, and hopefully injuries don't take their toll, as we unfortunately see George Hilda there hobbling across, and because Will Anning was on crutches at half time too, which is a bit of a...
And Matty Raitt looks a bit sore out there after a knee clash in the Maybe even a hamstring sort of strap going on there. Don't go anywhere. Jaden J. Hill is lurking and he's ready to bring someone over here for a bit of a chat for most effective player and also the snag of the day, Pistols.
Yep, we'll also have the presentation of the Purple Ribbon Day Shield, which obviously has been won by Mount Barker, but then also the Murphy Whitington medal for the best player for each Mount Barker and the best player for Echunga will receive the Vic Jones medal here, Benny. So still plenty to keep you entertained here on the quarter while bringing you Hills Football League action.
Yeah, cracking contest in the final quarter anyway, but first 3 quarters mainly dominated by Mount Barker. Opening quarter action, Hines kicked a couple, Titterman kicked 1, Callens 1, Houlihan 1 in that first term. James and Edwards with the goal kickers for Echunga in the first term. Quarter time, Mount Barker led 5-3 to 2-4. Continued on into second with goals from Howe, Houlihan, 𝐏𝐶 𝐑𝐿, Fitch, Titterman and Murphy. So a good spread of goal kickers today for the Ruse. Turner and Place were goal kickers for Echunga in the second term. Half time it was 11-4 to 4-7. All Mount Barker in the third term with Hines, Titterman, 𝐏𝐶 with a couple, Houlihan, and well, both Houlihans kicking goals. And Lachlan was the only goal kicker for Echunga in the third term. 18-11 to 5-10 at 3/4 time. Bit of a rev up at 3/4 time from Echunga. Seemed to work. They kicked the first 4 goals of the final term to rate. James kicked a couple and Turner, but the last 3 goals for the Ruse. Finishing the job, 𝐏𝐶 a couple, adding to his haul, and Fidge. So in the end, it was 21 goals 14 to 9-14, as Pistol said, 140 to 68. Dominant performance from the Ruse. Their second win this season, their second win at home as well. So comprehensive victory.
Couple around the grounds final scores for you, Benny, here on the quarter. Harndorf 16-12 had defeated Mount Lofty 11-7. So Harndorf remaining the only undefeated side in the competition now, their usual position at the head of the ladder.
Yep.
Onka Valley 10-6 kicked away to defeat Uradla 6-11. Now, country division, I can't believe this, bearing in mind at 3/4 time we're talking about low-scoring games. Kersbrook, it was 4-9 to Kangi 4-4. Final score, Kersbrook 11-11 have beaten Kangaroo 11-7. So the Brookers ratting on 7 goals to 1 in the last quarter. So
well done.
Coach 𝐏𝐶 𝐑𝐿, his second victory since taking over the
That's
Rocks.
right, they beat Macclesfield as well. I'll just see if I get the Meadows in the end. It looks like Meadows defeated Torrens Valley 13-11 to 10 goals 9 out there at Mount Torrens. So Meadows continuing on their winning form.
Yeah, so we'll just wait and see if we can get you some more scores before we go off air, because they're HFL wrap.
Don't go anywhere, Jane J.
Coming
Hill. So we've just got a presentation obviously going on. And it's still live on the Call of the Wild Facebook page, Hills Football League Facebook page, and the Filming Footy YouTube. And Lofty 88.9 FM for the next couple of minutes before the Lofty Lounge hits the airwaves.
We might see if we can pick this up.
In honouring the memory of these club legends, we have awards for the most courageous and determined player from each team. I'd like to invite Chris Jones to come up to present the medal in memory of Vic Jones to the Echunga player who has been determined to be the most courageous and determined on the day. And today that person is Brett Turner. From the Mount Barker Football Club, I'd like to ask Owen Phillips to step forward. I'd also like to acknowledge Sean Whitington in memory of Mark. Come on up, Owen. The Mount Barker player deemed most courageous and determined today, Rody Maloney. Now I'd like to ask Lockie Murphy and Patrick Titterman to come forward, grandsons of Peter Murphy, to present the Murphy Jones Whitington Memorial Shield to the Mount Barker Football Club captains, Jordan Houlihan and Samuel Cullen. Right on, boys. In closing out today, I'd like to acknowledge the generosity of people from across both the Echunga and Mount Barker footy clubs. So far today, we've raised over $11,000 for PanKind in supporting pancreatic cancer research. Thank you very much, everybody.
Okay, back here live at Benson Radiology Oval in Mount Barker, and we're about to do our usual post-match awards, and it's great to go down to that man. We missed him last week, so he's back to take us through everything. We'll cross down to Jaden J. Hill.
Yeah, for you. You also won the Archie's thongs and also the beanie as well, mate.
Cheers, thank you.
There you go.
Cheers.
Congratulations. Need the beanie in this weather, that's for sure. Just take us through, firstly take us through the win, mate. And a really good win today. Also in memory of your grandfather and Purple Ribbon Day as well. And just take us through the performance and an honour to play today as well.
Yep. Oh, I think it was really just a team performance. We come out today, just trying to focus on getting handball receives in, getting it moving forward pretty quickly, which I thought we did well in the first half, and obviously towards the end there, just slowing it up and building momentum. Yeah, good.
Yeah, and also really good to have a good start, and your second quarter was really good as well, and third quarter continue with it. Just take us through your performance and your positioning.
Yeah, just getting back from like 5 concussions, so just trying to build my way back into the game, so just trying to get a couple short 45s and just get on the scoreboard. Yeah.
And what's the feeling like throughout the group after last week as well? Close loss to Harndorf. What was the feeling like throughout the group?
Yeah, even though we lost, I think it was still really positive just to come within 2 points, especially at Harndorf. They haven't lost there since 2016, so I think it was just a real good effort from the boys.
And how special is it to play today for Purple Ribbon Day, and of course it's close to your family's heart as well?
Yeah, really special. Unfortunately, my cousin Lockie couldn't play, but really special to play for Papa there, so yeah, really good.
And just take us through the few snags, mate, in particular the goal there, check side, to get the snag of the day thanks to Lowe's. Take us through it.
Yeah, I've taken a bit to just be able to hit the contest a bit more, because concussion's always in the back of my head. So I think today was a good example of me just hitting the contest and trying to break a couple of tackles as well. So yeah, it's good.
Well, congratulations on the win, mate, and I'll let you get back to your teammates. Back to you guys. Cheers.
Thank you very much there to Jaden J. Hill and certainly Patrick Tiedemann. A very good performance and, Monopoly here this afternoon, winning the Dartfish beanie and the Archies. Of course, Archie's art support. Thongs look great. Look just like normal thongs, but provide structural support. Comfort never seen before in regular pair of thongs. Benny, and of course, endorsed by their brand ambassador, Dustin Martin. And, if a Brownlow medalist can wear them, anyone can.
Brand ambassador Jaden J. Hill as well. Sensational work.
Yes.
Interviewing and taking photos.
And of course, Paddy winning the snag of the day. And thank you very much to Lowe's Meat Company here in Mount Barker Village. Family owned butcher and operated. So we thank them very much for their support for the goal of the day, or as we like to call it, the snag of the day. They get a $25 voucher, which will be pretty good. So just waiting around now, hopefully, in our post-match wrap. Hopefully we'll talk to the Mount Barker coach.
Yeah. Just looking at some of the highlights now as Jaden J. Hill comes back as quick as flash. Here he is. How are we doing? He's on.
Well done to Patrick Tiedemann. A really good performance by him. Got around the goals as well. So, in particular, that snag of the day, the check side. So, really good to him. And we weaved through a few players. So, thanks to him for his time. Really appreciate it.
So we mentioned in the call about his ability to be front and centre. There was a couple of crumbs as we talk about trying to coach kids that it's an instinctive thing that when the pack comes in, just be at the front and centre, and then he's got very good goal sense, as we know. There was a couple of candidates that he produced today. Actually, a very hard decision for you today, Jane, but we know you're very astute in all forms of that sort of situation. Commentary, of course, 𝐏𝐶𝐑 with a couple, also Benny Murphy.
That was a hard one as well.
Houlihan with a couple, so and even Big Heinze, you kicked the first two goals, a couple of them were very good, long bombs, so hard decision for you, Jaden?
Yes, it was a hard decision, probably I guess the toughest, one of the toughest games to pick a snag of the day, but well done to Tiedemann. Like you said, he had quite a few contenders, Murphy as well from 50 metres, that was an absolute cracking goal as well, but well done to Tiedemann. Really deserved that, or both awards, the Archies, the beanie, and also the snag of the day as well. So well done to him.
Yeah, and I think it was great what the Mount Barker president, Matt Schultz, mentioned there. $11,000 they've raised today for the Pancreatic Cancer PanKind organisation. That's fantastic.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
So while we're on the call to Waldo, we must once again thank our valuable sponsors and supporters. Of course, the club sponsors here today. Bear with us, live radio. Call to Wild sponsors, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive and Dartfish. Of course, HFL sponsors, Work Locker, Mount Barker, The Courier, Closey Supermarket, Sports Power, Sharon, Think Road Safety and Sports Centre. And of course for the Mount Barker Football Club, their sponsors today. Mount Barker 4x4 Centre was the game day sponsor. Cube Logistics, McDonald's Mount Barker and Benson Radiology. And of course for Echunga Football Club, the Solar Wholesalers. So we thank each and every week for all those little community sponsors who help out the little community footy clubs. As Jaden J has joined us.
So it'll be interesting to see how Lackers, reflects. I did talk to him just after the game, and wasn't too happy with the opening moments of the last quarter, but he was pretty happy with the first three quarters. So be interesting to see what his thoughts are.
Fantastic. And as we'll go around the ground here, we might as well launch into it. HFL day wrap, and of course final scores Division 1. We have Harndorf 16-12 have defeated Mount Lofty 11-7. Onka Valley in a pretty good win 10-6 have defeated Uradla 6-11 over the Cabbage Patch. It's not always easy to win there.
No, it's not. No.
And Blackwood, this is a bit of a turn-up. Blackwood, bearing in mind they had two losses, their first home game this afternoon, Jaden, so they've lifted in front of the home crowd. 13-12 have defeated Loberthal 8-14. So Blackwood on the board, and the Tigers, after some good recent performances, slipped back a bit.
I did actually think during the week that, you know, Blackwood aren't easy to beat at home. So well done to them. Really good result there from Blackwood. And Lobethal, after winning 2 on the trot, they'll just might have to go back and have a look. But yeah, well done to Blackwood.
Got like a bit of Dicky knee work here in front of the camera in front of us, Jaden. Who's that good-looking bloke? What's going on, Benny? Just look down the lens, mate, and tell us what's going on. And in the country division, we give you a couple of scores. As we said, Kersville have rattled home, kicked 7 goals to 1 in the final term. Won 11-11 to Kangaroo 5-7. So the Blues making the longest trip in country division footy. Well, they'll be a little bit unhappy going home. Long trip.
Yeah, and although we have to...
A game where both sides only kicked 4 goals up to 3/4 time.
I was going to say, Kangaroo are going to have to pick themselves up for a big game next week, Pistols, aren't they? So.
Yeah, well, very nice segue by our man Jaden J. Hill, because next week, the Call of the Wild, we will be heading down to the formerly known as Yaroona, because Kangaroo Oval, for the big game against Birdwood. We haven't got that score in yet, but yeah, Birdwood... and Kangaroo next week as we go back out in the country. And we just see over my shoulder there the Pancreatic Cancer poster for today. And as we said, fantastic effort to raise $11,000. And you can still donate if you go via the Mount Barker socials, and also the Pancreatic Cancer Foundation also availability. But it's been a good day of football, good crowd in the house, as we said. We've got to thank Ella. Yes. He has left us, and
yes.
We've got the A-team now behind the man who does everything, doesn't he?
Yeah,
commentary.
Man is everywhere. Man does everything.
Benny, he's a filmmaker.
Yes.
Does.
What is he at? Skywalker, you said before?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
just summing up the game when we look at it, because there was, you know, very good opening opening quarter. Mount Barker led 5-3 to 2-4. So only the 17-point margin at quarter time. But really in the second quarter, they blew it open with 7 goals to 2 and established a 39-point lead. So 11-4 to 4-7 at half time. And in the third quarter, once again, Echunga only to 1 goal, and Mount Barker rattling on 7. So 3/4 time, I think it was all over Red Rover, 18-11 to 5-10, so 79-point margin. But wow, fantastic. You've got to give them credit in the last quarter, 4 goals to 3.
Yes.
You can lose, but it's how you lose, and Echunga certainly might have been a line in the sand, and you know, tried pretty hard in that final term.
Yeah, they were pretty dominant in the centre clearances all day, Echunga, and they started turning them into goals, which is really good. Started to get bang for buck as well, and it wasn't easy for Mount Barker early parts of the last term to score. So Mount Barker, really good performance today, and especially the second and third quarters as well, like I said to Patrick Titterman as well, so well done to him.
Yep. All right, well, I think the Mount Barker boys are probably wrapped in post-match, so... I think we might call it a day. We've had a long day over here and a successful day here at Benson Radiology Park here in Mount Barker, Howard Lane. Mount Barker proving too strong in the end, running out victors by 72 points. But the big winners, I think the Pancreatic Cancer Foundation, as they have recorded $11,000 from everyone. So we thank everyone, as we said, for their fantastic donations here. So without further ado, Jaden, thank you very much for your work.
No worries. Thanks.
Got to thank Benny, who's doing it all behind the camera as well. Once again, Tomia, sharing the load here for his work.
Yes.
Thanks to Dartfish and Sports Interactive and Filming Footy. There he is, Tomia, just to show that he does do something.
Yeah.
And, thank all our sponsors. So, and of course, your good self, Jaden, the stats. Nice to see you put in a full shift this week.
No worries. Thanks. Great to be back for a full shift. But yeah, thanks Pistols, thanks Goldie, and thanks Tomia.
Good on you. All right, without further ado, we'll catch you next week. As I said, we head down to Kangaroo for Country Division. Birdwood taking on Kangaroo. So on behalf of all the team, Jeff Pistola saying thanks for watching us on the Call to Wild through Filming Footy, and we'll catch you next time. And remember, keep chasing your goals. See you then.